aren't you doing piercing plus fire?
Yeah, a D6 is the fire.
Okay, you know what? Retract that attack, Isaiah. This thing is dead. Your hair was avenged.
I flip off its dead body. And then I wave to Corbin.
I wave back.
Okay.
It gets back up.
What the? Why is there a fucking
Are you
token?
fucking me?
As you.
Are you fucking me? Are you
No,
fucking me
because
right
that would
now?
No, because that would be fun.
Oh my. Oh my.
You
Was that all out loud?
you see yourself staring down a giant zombie
Yeah.
version of yourself.
This is
And
literally the
then, as
weirdest
quick
day
as
of my
it came,
life.
it disappears.
What the fuck? Are you for real right now?
You
That did happen. I'm not just fucking around. That actually
you get +5 to your anxiety.
Yeah.
Give me a wisdom saving throw.
What
Oh,
the
no.
fuck? You know Isaiah's stupid.
Okay, so the good thing is you know that's not me. I'm me.
Why are you me? I'm me.
So you're largely unaffected by this, despite being disturbed.
I flip it off?
It's gone.
Alright, so what are you doing?
1 moment.
Take it off.
please. Well, yeah, that too.
Blue guy right now is treating
Small
everything
driven
as a
ally.
threat.
He's
Okay.
confused. Don't hit him. Let's see
He's
what
not
happens.
an ally.
Yeah,
He's not an ally, but
don't
he's
piss him off.
okay. I'll.
He's not sure which party he's gonna vote for yet.
Okay.
Fucking
I'll go up to this
Republicans.
guy and I'll use Spicy Boy. Yeah!
That hits.
Also, I would like to...
Don't forget to add your additional 2d6 damage that you
Oh
get.
yeah, shit, thank you.
Yeah, go ahead and roll that.
Woo!
So 9 plus. So okay. So it is at. Okay.
That's 27 points damage.
Yep.
Hey.
All right. You have one more attack.
I'll go in with Spicy Boy again.
Okay.
Woo! And then...
That killed
Does
it.
that hit? Yeah! I'm gonna
You
roll this
stab-
anyways! Woo! Overkill!
You stab it and it bursts into flames.
Woo!
Did you really?
What happened?
My
You did the
God.
Wilhelm scream.
Oh.
But
Yes. That
My
clapping and
God.
woo was in character!
you clap twice. Because Kazanuta. But
Oh god.
Castle, you're up.
Alright.
But before
so-
you do anything,
Oh.
No.
you guys notice that the tower has been glowing for some time, as you hear.
Oh no.
That's awful and I hate it.
Jafar, give me a dexterity saving throw.
Ooh.
You're good at this. I believe in you.
Mic on.
You can do it. You can do the thing.
Could
Believe-
I somehow finagle it to do an acrobatics to use the ogre to shield myself?
I will allow this.
Is it also undead?
Yes, it is.
That's
Oh,
an advantage.
You kind of just like moonwalk behind the thing and like use it, and then you just kind of shift it, and it looks confused as a black laser mows it down.
Lhasa,
And-
if these things
did
are
you hit
undead.
that? You didn't hit that one yet, did you?
No.
No.
Okay. As it takes, let me get my damage modifier here. It was 15 damage.
Nice. Lhasa, you said these were undead?
Yep.
Given these things HP, shouldn't that big ogre that I attacked be dead by now?
The big one.
Yeah, that one right. This one right here.
You want to know what he's at?
Sure.
He's at 1 HP.
Really? So he took 44 from that one hit, and he took 40, and he's still. Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, these ogres are beefy.
Ogres are very high
That's
in HP.
literally all they have
Okay.
going for them, I would assume.
They have shit
Okay.
armor, but they
Either-
take damage like a fucking
Yeah.
sponge.
Have you noticed you guys are hitting them a lot though? But yeah,
Yeah.
you're on Castle.
All right. Cool.
Mic off.
You need some support back there, Jafar?
Mic on.
Still doing fine.
All right. That's cool then. I'm gonna just take a look at this big boy right in front of me.
Casually upside down.
Casually upside down. Jafar, you here? Get off that. You look ridiculous.
I think you look cool, Jaffe.
Did you say that? And point at the tower.
What should I yell? Dead motherfucker said that!
Wait, you pointed at the tower and you say, did you say that?
Yeah.
Did you say that, String Me?
You see the tower? You see the tower start to glow, and then it
Oh
stops.
shit! Oh shit!
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Okay, Maria.
I looked to the rest of the party. Actually, I didn't think that, but they didn't call my bluff.
What do you, String Me? Alright.
You know what? You point to the tower and you go, was it you? And you hear this in response. You hear,
What the
cannot
fuck?
hear that.
I
I
hate
cannot
you!
hear- I couldn't hear that. That was really low.
It's okay,
What-
nothing of value was missed.
Okay.
it was me to you.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
Alright, no, just
God.
this nice big boy right in front of me. Gonna go ahead and give my first swing.
I'm
Do you
so
think?
glad everyone is calling things big boys now. You're
Okay.
welcome.
32 radiant damage.
Yep, so 32 radiant damage. Okay, go ahead and give me another attack if you're doing that, I assume.
Yep. 50. Oh, shit.
So your first hit, you kind of do like a diagonal slice across it, and as it's reeling, you bring it back down and finish it to make an X across it as it's just blown apart
That's
by
nasty.
holy energy.
You dead.
Anything else?
I'm going to just take cover right here.
Okay. Jafar, you are upside down, bouncing on the ceiling.
Mic on.
Wow, throwback.
Right, I am. Let's see. Well, I'm well acquainted with the guy who lost an eye.
Yay.
Call him
So-
Ivan.
I'm going to stab him.
Nice.
Do I stab him?
Not only do you stab him, that's you stabbed him so hard that you basically the fire burst out and kind of blew his stomach wall open.
Ew.
The 27 isn't all doubled.
How much is doubled?
Just minus 6 and a 4. So minus 10 from the entire thing.
Okay, so it still
It's
kind of
40.
blows his stomach wall out
Yeah,
because
it's
that
47.
still-
yeah. So yeah, it's already not looking very good.
Okay, so can I see through the stomach?
Yeah.
Ew.
I waved a castle through the hole.
Ew.
You hear Solaria go, "Oh, that's gross."
Yeah, you're just gonna get this face. I'm sorry.
Oh, my apologies.
It
Ooh.
is dead. It crumples beneath your final attack as it falls to the ground.
Okay.
So there's the one that Amala slowed, and then there's the one that's all bones near you.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
finish up the sloppy seconds.
Okay.
The dude with 1 HP. I'm so bad. I'm sorry, just sorry. I
Here
couldn't
comes a new
finish it.
challenger.
No.
What the fuck is that?
May I make an athletics check to do like a dashing stab? I want to
You
jump
do
at
a
it and
what?
stab at it.
Where's the new challenger?
Go ahead.
I need
You
to be
said here
fancy.
comes the new challenger. Where is it?
You do so.
Sweet.
You stab it, it falls
upside down ogre.
and then you see the skeleton grow.
What the?
What? Are
Everybody
you,
give me a wisdom saving throw.
Are you McFucking kidding?
Okay.
You're not McFucking kidding.
Woo! Woo!
Is it, what did you say, wisdom?
Yeah.
Bless you.
Good news. It's a low check. Natsumi, you there?
I'm trying to do it. Give me a second.
No, you're fine. I just wanted to make sure. The good news is it's a
That's
very low check.
unskilled whiz check.
But
Wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw.
On the
Um,
core stats page.
shouldn't Jafar be with advantage as well?
Oh yes, I am.
You are.
Yeah.
So roll again.
Well, that's double digits.
Yeah. I'm okay with double digits.
You all look at that and you're like, okay, no, that's not even horrifying. That's just stupid.
He was a balloon animal. Boy Scout, he was a balloon animal.
Giant
So his skeleton
skeletons are-
grew out.
The skeleton just kind of grew really big and then disappeared.
Inflation and I'm king shaming.
Get inflation. Get some Castle Cash out of it.
Wait,
Nice.
what does the
It's like,
economy have?
yeah,
anything to do
I
with
didn't
this?
want to watch that boner grow.
Ah, no,
You hear
Corbin,
Sune go,
I'm so sorry.
You hear
No,
Sune
you're
go,
not!
it is a damn shame he's not one of my priests.
no! I don't think he would make it as one of your priests. He's not like that.
Yes, he is.
Oh,
I think Isaiah's rubbing off on Corbin.
I think Corvée is rubbing off
wants
Isaiah.
to.
I think
You hear Sune go, ah, the cinnamon roll told you to rub one
Mike
off on
off.
Corbin.
oh my god! Oh my god!
Nothing like a post-battle jerk-off to feel good, Isaiah.
What the fuck, Sune?
What the fuck me?
Yeah, what the fuck you?
I know, I'm brilliant.
Ugh.
Mic on.
I didn't even mean it that way.
Isaiah,
You're not
You
hearing
did
any of
what
this.
she did.
You're not hearing any of this, but Solaria goes, judging by the look on your friend's face, I can only imagine what Sune was saying.
Yeah, I didn't even
Isaiah,
mean
are
it
you
that way.
okay over there?
No.
Would you like a Snickers? I have one more Snickers.
What the fuck is a Snickers?
It's when you
That's
giggle.
right, you got Snickers.
It's what
All
Cass
right.
is doing right now.
Zombies.
See, right there. There it is.
You wouldn't be Snickers if you heard what Sune was saying in my head.
Yes, we would.
Oh.
That thing is still at 20. 20 movement.
Yep, so it just gets about here and doesn't do anything. Whereas this one goes up to it and swings with this just horrible spiked maul.
Okay.
Mic off.
What if you didn't do that?
This thing is confused.
Okay, so... Oh yeah, that hits. And it does... So, your new confused zombie friend walks up to the ogre zombie, which isn't paying it much mind, until it buries the spiked half of its flail into its left side of its cranium.
Huh.
Okay.
Oh my.
Well, alright.
Hey, Amala, what'd you do to that thing?
Go with the secrets of the Leviathan.
You'll get this face out of Castle yet again. I don't want to know the secrets of the Leviathan.
No, you don't.
I'm fucking dead.
Amala, Castle, Corvin, Isaiah.
No.
So you all see that the tower is once again glowing.
Which direction is the tower firing in?
This way.
Aren't
No!
Oh, you know, you are taking cover, so Castle, you're fine.
I taking cover? Okay, cool. That's it. That's why you kind of wanted that
And
corner.
To be
Isaiah,
fair,
you'll have advantage
how
on-
high up is the tower?
this thing is very high into the sky. You can see the top, but it's like
I don't even think cover would help.
okay.
Mic
yeah.
on.
Well,
Based
all
on
you give me,
height.
all you give me a dexterity saving throw.
I'm sorry, it's just like
No, slow
I
boy.
would like to do a fantastic spin out of the way and flip off the tower.
You do so. You get the image of a skeletal middle finger in your mind.
I don't know how to feel about that.
as you get
Um,
blasted by this.
The
like
rest
me.
of you take
Mic off.
13 damage, necrotic.
Oh,
Ah!
that hurts.
Yeah. Does.
Wait, that's not hot. I'm sorry. Fuck.
Natsumi, you're up.
Okay, give me a sec, because I want to see where the tower is.
So the
Not
tower...
visible on this map.
It's not visible on this map, but it's
It's
kind
so-
of like... It's firing from this direction, basically.
It's so big it can oversee the entire town, essentially.
Yeah.
So it's tall. Is it wide?
No more wider than an average demonic-looking tower.
That's not helpful.
It's
Is it like Eye of Sauron tower?
yeah, that's a good
Something
comparison.
like
Think like
this.
Eye of Sauron.
Point being, it's not on the map.
Okay, no, not like that. More like
Chances are you're not going to be able to reach it.
more
with
like
the spell.
more like this, basically.
Oh, okay. Why did you put the Nazi symbol up there?
Because only a Nazi would be in a tower firing lasers.
What the fuck?
Okay, so
Is that the cat?
it's tube-like, right?
Tube-like, yes.
Can we see the top of it?
You can see that it doesn't go up so far that you can't see the top. You can't actually see like what's on the top, but you can basically see where it ends.
Can we see where the angle is? Like where it's shooting from? The angle of what it's shooting from?
It's shooting from the very top of the tower.
And
But the
he said
very
it's
top of
coming
the
in.
tower, does it look wider than the rest of the bottom of it? Or does it look like it's coming like
I
in?
guess rather it looks not like the light is coming from the tower itself, but like something in the tower is firing it. Does that help? Did I get disconnected?
No,
I
no,
don't
no,
know. Just think.
No, I just heard-
We need to go
I just heard static.
towards the tower. Keep getting it. It might not be able to aim heading straight down.
Well, yeah, but also it doesn't sound like it's anywhere even remotely near us right now.
Yeah, but we want to start because that's about the only thing that's left on the fucking us. To the tower. So we should start heading in the direction of the tower and moving away.
I agree, but we should also finish what's in front of us first.
To be fair, one of them is currently focused on fighting the other. It is given that you thinned out the numbers, it is very possible that you guys could slip by.
Fair enough.
Whether or not you want to do so is up to you.
You guys think we can make it?
Can I do a knowledge check on what I think this blue thing is?
Sure.
What kind of knowledge check would that be?
I would say Arcana or Religion.
I'll choose Arcana. I have advantage because of my knowledge of the occult. That way we'll see whether or not letting this thing be alive is preferable or
So
not. 19.
So looking at it, you can tell it's like clearly some sort of orc that's outfitted with this armor. But based on the coloring of its skin and its general output, as well as its demeanor, you think it's a cursed.
It's a cursed orc?
C-U-R-S-T.
Oh!
I don't know what that means, but alright.
Hey, Lhasa, my token disappeared.
Did it?
Yeah, you deleted me.
Oh, I guess the beam hit you hard.
Mic
then.
on.
Hold on,
Mic
let me put you
off.
back on the map.
Emu!
I'll just put a picture of a castle on the map. There you are.
Can you reset up my initiative at 24, please?
Other than its name, do I know any special traits about it? Or other than it's just an undead ogre or orc?
You know that as a cursed, it seeks death, but it can only be released from death when the one who cursed it has willed it to do so, or by a wish spell. It is unable to defy the commands of its masters.
So does that mean if we were to kill it?
If you were to kill it, it might not get up eventually, but it will get back up.
Okay, so fighting it's a waste of time. Yeah, I'm all in favor of retreat.
Can Amala use the spell on it?
Only a wish spell or its master, the person who made it cursed, can remove it.
So, I'm sorry, for a new person, what's a wish spell?
Wish
ninth
is a level
level.
9 spell.
Oh.
It has very big repercussions if it fails, but this is because if it succeeds, you alter reality to your whim.
It's
Oh.
the strongest spell in the game.
Yeah. It is literally you get to be the DM for a moment.
Oh, okay.
So, unless it's its master or some big fucky magic, we are not getting rid of it without cutting it open.
I get
I
the
mean,
wish spell.
we would-
I asked to roll 20s
We would
on all my hot
basically knock
checks.
it down like Nemesis, and it would continue to keep getting back up, but
Now, Corbin, you know that it might not get up right away, but it will get up, and it will keep getting up.
like Nemesis.
Yeah.
It's
As it stands, however, it is currently distracted.
okay.
Do you all choose to flee?
I think that might be a good idea to retreat.
I'm down.
I'm in favor
Yeah.
of that.
All right. It's
We
unanimous.
cut enough out of the way.
All right. So at Natsumi's urging, you all, and as well as Corbin's knowledge of this thing, you all decide, let's get the fuck out of Dodge.
Yeah.
And you're all able to go by as it is just mauling to bloody pulp the ogre.
I wave.
Oh no.
All right. So you are now a bit more further into the city proper.
Cool.
Now that the zombies that you just fought off are all gone, it's eerily silent. Save for just the occasional sounds in distance, like, for example, here.
No.
So, do you guys? Should we start approaching the tower? What do you guys think?
Yeah,
Mic on.
Probably.
Yeah.
Is there anything?
I'm pretty sure that's where we need to go anyways.
Okay, that thing screaming, "Help me again!"
Is there anything of note to the sides, like bodies, lack of bodies?
Not too many bodies here. Mostly destroyed buildings, those aforementioned giant crystals that are like spell scars. There are a few masses of obsidian just floating across the ground.
A few masses of obsidian.
Yeah.
Floating across the ground?
Yes.
Is
What
this
does that mean?
It's if you're just looking at them, Corbin, from your earlier check, you can deduce that these are more or less the same as the crystals.
I don't touch anything.
I'm gonna go ahead and have my Tressum just scan the area. Basically, keep a lookout and track us as we continue on. Flying in the air to ensure that he can warn us of any upcoming dangers he might be able to see.
Sounds good. As you're all walking, you all feel this sense of amusement watching you from the tower.
What is the tower itself doing?
The tower is not glowing anymore.
It's like this fucker wants to invite us in.
He is
Yeah, so like, does
totally
anyone
going
else
to-
feel really gross, or is that just me?
You almost feel a sense of excitement as something watches you.
Like I said, does
Really
anyone else
gross.
feel really
It's
gross, or
Sune.
is that me?
It's that one TSA guy from South Park
Oh,
Oh
God.
lord.
Right?
watching the cameras with the bottle of lotion.
Can
Oh.
I,
No.
Can
No.
you want that to me?
magic?
What are you doing?
No, I'm trying to see if I can to see if I understand, if I can feel anything in the area, but I don't think I have detect. I need detect magic for that, not arcane, right?
I mean, you can do an arcane check, see if you notice anything about the area. So you are noticing that in addition to just the rampant magic from the spell plague that seems to be permeating this
Mic
place,
off.
there is a sort of just dark, almost dark magic, similar to what you know of witchcraft, following up the air as well.
There's a sword, you said?
Dark sort of.
Sword, dark sword.
We had determined that it's like witchcraft, but not exactly witchcraft in the last session, if I'm not
Yep.
mistaken.
That is
Yeah,
correct.
but not to me. Now that you're getting closer, it feels more similar to witchcraft.
More like bitchcraft. High
Hey!
five. No, I'm just kidding.
Was that in character?
No.
Unfortunate.
Okay.
As it stands, this particular area. Oh, go ahead.
Tell the team that it feels like there's witchcraft.
You certainly may.
Feels like
Mic
witchcraft.
on.
I say that makes sense.
It's ooky spooky,
I-
like witchcraft. It makes sense.
That's what it felt like earlier.
There are dark times ahead. Wait, is that
Okay,
a boat?
so,
Okay,
who
I
else
don't
in
like
that?
these messages.
You all hear this oddly joyous singing
Where is that coming from, or is it everywhere?
all around.
Sound like joyous.
I would like to use Divine Sense immediately.
You certainly can. Beyond, there's fiendishness coming from the tower, but otherwise, it doesn't seem like anything immediately near you is fiendish.
Okay.
So I think our
Nothing
only
in-
option really is to proceed to the tower.
In
Yep.
fact, you're pretty sure that whatever is singing, it might be from the tower. It seems it's really enjoying watching you guys.
It's not firing at us, so it obviously wants us to come to it.
Can we?
Can I heal myself?
Yeah, can we do a short rest for healing?
You certainly can do a short rest. This area seems to be devoid of any threats. It might be possible to duck into a house or something.
Alright, I do so.
You duck into a house, you see that beyond a few bodies at the dinner table that have been long decayed by time, it's mostly
Oh.
well intact. You guys are definitely able to rest up in here. The singing stops after a while.
What are you guys at in terms of HP right now after those hit dice?
I'm at 42, but
31.
I'm fine.
Okay.
I'm at 43 with lower health on purpose.
Gotcha.
I'm just gonna use another one.
Alright. Let me know when you guys are done doing whatever preparations and stuff you want.
How do we get hit dice back?
just long rest.
Long rest.
Long rest.
Okay, fuck it. Burning another one. God damn.
Yeah. You took that much damage, dude?
Hell yeah, dude.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Those beams really fucked Mala up.
He only
I'm
ate one, though.
I'm at 40.
Out of.
I ate one of those, and I got hit by other things too. I don't know. I was down in like mid 20s.
Okay. Interesting.
Amala, what's your max HP?
41.
Okay.
While we're resting, do we see anything, or do we just have the heebie-jeebies laughing at us again?
You kind of, while you're in the house, you don't feel like you're being watched, at least. This is slightly more preferable than being outside. Ultimately, beyond just like the cause of crows, just the general unsettling air, though, it seems this is a relatively safe spot.
Yeah, I'm gonna go use the restroom and get a water real quick.
Okay?
May I make a mental note of this location, like the specific one, since it seems to be safe for the short rest?
You can. You note that this is a small house in just like a small little cul-de-sac on the outskirts of the city.
How far
Can
away
I look
is
around the house?
The tower?
You think you're at about a halfway point between the tower and you guys. Like, you're halfway in from where you guys entered, but there's a bit more to go.
Can I look around the house?
Sure.
Anything interesting?
I'm gonna grab a drink real quick, guys.
Sounds good. Faded books. The writing is mostly illegible in them. You find, basic living essentials. There's like utensils like silverware and the like, all tarnished by age. Old candles with the wicks so worn and damp that they couldn't be lit. Overall, it's clear that at the time of the spell plague, when the city was destroyed, there was a family living here.
Okay. Nothing interesting?
Nothing interesting beyond the usual living things.
Okay. Alright. No worries then.
Alright. Anybody else got anything they want to do?
I think we have two people step away real quick, so I guess we can...
Yep. I'm just wondering before they step back.
Okay.
What about you, Sarah?
Am I the
What
only
was-
one who can't hear her at all?
No.
What was that, Sarah?
I confirm it is miserable.
You confirm it's miserable.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Same.
Find anything interesting about this house?
Mostly castle, just you guys looked around, you found out that there was a family living here at the time of the spell plague. They're still all there, just things left over from their deaths, but otherwise there's nothing of immediate use to you.
Joy.
Right?
Yeah.
So are you all done preparing?
Yeah.
You all suddenly hear outside the window.
Why?
Okay.
I take a look.
There is, you peek your head out the window and you see a corpse with a giant, wicked-looking blade through its back, pinning it to the ground.
Oh,
Are we?
Is it a fresh corpse?
It's fresh. This guy just died.
What
can
race
I
is
do
this
Divine
person?
Sense?
They look humanoid. What were you doing, Castle?
Divine Sense.
You can do Divine Sense.
Okay, I do Divine Sense.
Fiendish magic all around it.
Okay, guys, we got some company somewhere around here.
I'm assuming as a
As
paladin,
this
I feel that
happens-
too.
Yep, and then it kind of fades away, almost like smoke being blown by the wind.
Okay, so apparently no living things outside of us is allowed here.
Then you just all hear in your heads, that was a memory.
Oh. Thank you, stranger. Would you mind telling us what's going on? What do you want? Nothing.
There's just a moment of silence before you just kind of hear that same chuckle that carries just a hint of insanity in it.
You're a loopy one, aren't you?
Castle, I don't think
You
we're going to be able to rationalize.
no idea, child.
What the hell is that?
Do you go by any names
Sorry.
here?
I'm sorry, what was that, Isaiah?
I was just going to say, Castle, I don't think we're going to rationalize our way out of this one.
I'm not trying to rationalize, trying to figure out what's going on.
Not
what
to
to
me,
do.
you ask her name and you hear, you may call me Kywin.
Kylin.
Um,
And where are you from, dear?
I have always been from this city.
You were born here?
I was, yes. Born, raised, lived, died, and lived again.
And how did you die, dear?
That when you ask that,
Ooh.
and then silence.
I don't think that.
You can't tell us or you don't want to tell us.
Dead silence.
Let me guess, the townspeople hunted you down because they accuse you of being a witch.
You don't receive any response.
I say maybe we shouldn't provoke the evil voice in the tower until we get to the tower.
I'm inclined to agree with that.
Evil
fair
voice
enough.
is already here, darling. It doesn't matter where we are.
But,
Yes,
my
but
dear,
at first they wanted us to... Whoever this person is wanted us to come to the tower, and now that you're probing it, maybe it doesn't want that, and the instant we step out, we're gonna get a big ol' healthy dose of beam.
that, and as much as you all have your magic mumbo jumbo, I kind of have to stab the thing in front of me. I can't really stab words.
Well,
If you
regardless,
want to go deeper into a tower,
Nice.
we can have her come out here.
well, it's apparent that that's not going to happen. In case you couldn't tell, we're probably not going to be able to reason with her at all. She's beyond
I'm
reason.
not trying to reason with her. I'm trying to learn more before I walk into a tower completely blindsided.
You hear Castle, you hear Solaria go, that actually makes a lot of sense.
While
Yeah.
it makes sense, what exactly have we learned other than she died?
Well, we
We
tried,
learned that she's
Isaiah.
from
We
here.
tried.
It learns that we can look around us and find some context more than what we had before. Now we know what we can gain from looking around here other than it looks miserable.
Well,
And
I guess
on
we
top-
better start looking then.
And on top of that, we're at a disadvantage here because if she's lived here, she knows everywhere, everything, and everyone. So we should play our cards close to the vest. I don't hear anybody commenting.
I
Well,
say,
Every time I go to suggest something, you guys immediately shoot it down or rebuke it in some way, so I don't really feel the need to comment anymore.
You hear Sune go, Isaiah.
Sune.
You know that they're not trying to shoot your ideas down. Everybody's scared and miserable and just trying to figure out the best course of action.
Okay, so I think we probably sit here long enough. Maybe we should start once again moving forward towards the tower.
Hopefully it didn't take enough offense to start shooting us on sight.
Might I suggest...
It probably won't. They wanted to talk.
Sorry, Jafar, what was that?
Might I suggest that we make a bit of a marching order, just in case that beams do get a little bit more frisky towards us. It's a bit harder to hit a group than it is. It's a bit harder to hit a scattered troop rather than a group. And we do have our eye in the sky kitty cat to warn us of any sudden dangers, so we can regroup. I'm not suggesting that we split up. I'm just saying to stay far enough away that the beam isn't going to hit all of us.
I'll go first. I've got Shield of Faith.
Well, I meant more, instead of a line, like a horizontal, because it seems that it comes at a line.
Based on what you guys saw while you were fighting, it's definitely an incredibly, lengthwise, that beam has very far distance, but it's a thinner beam. It's only 10 feet across.
That's still pretty big. 10 feet is nothing to scuff at. But I don't disagree. Maybe just being slightly apart
Slightly further away from each other.
Yeah.
Apart.
A little bit more than arm's lengths away.
Yeah. Gives everybody room to react and move. And hopefully if one of us gets hit, the rest of the party's still good to go.
And we'll still be close enough and be able to react, since a lot of things seem to be popping out where we're not going to be able to see them. Or just popping in general. And I gesture to where the butchered illusion was.
Okay.
Alright. Do you all head out then?
Yep.
You head out and the tower is inert still.
Perfect. Well, let's slowly make our way towards it.
You're in the small little cul-de-sac.
I'm a bit skittish towards the tower because it's one of those things if we get close and we're right there, and then it does a surprise motherfucker moment.
The tower gets up and cracks its knuckles.
Not quite like that, but surprise, death beam.
Right. As you all are walking, you hear in your head, this place used to be so beautiful.
I bet it did.
What did it look like?
For but a brief moment, the city in front of you shimmers and is replaced by the city in its prime.
Oh.
You see before you see just this lovely city, buildings of marble, cobble streets, where all this just decay and just damage and just darkness is. It's replaced by bright blue skies. You see all manner of people, just translucent, but going to and fro. It's clearly a very thriving city.
There's a kid rolling a hoop down the street with a stick.
Yeah, you guys got the Shovel Knight town, basically. But
do we already know the name of this place?
Starmantle. And so before you just now see this really just beautiful city.
So what happened here?
Wow.
You hear, at which point you hear the voice say, I was not around when I came to it, as you saw.
So you died before the city became this way?
Oh, long before, if my master is to be believed.
Oh.
Do you believe your master?
Who is your master?
Come now, surely you wouldn't be here if you didn't know that already.
I thought so.
Where is your master? Do we get to greet him happily as always?
Perhaps Lord Orcus will make an appearance.
Somewhere in the abyss. Okay.
Tell me,
Wait.
dear, do you know what the Shadow Realm is?
Probably the abyss.
I'm trying to make small talk while we move forward to the tower.
Yeah.
So, Castle, you notice that Sune's been eerily silent.
Solaria.
Sorry, I meant
Sune?
Isaiah, you notice Sune's been eerily
I was
silent.
about to say, okay.
Castle, you hear Solaria say, I really don't like this.
Yeah, I kind of got that feeling myself.
Oh, what part
Do you know
do
anything
guys not
about
like?
that? Well, I'm assuming Solaria's talking in my head. I'm gonna ask her, do you know what might be going on?
I have no idea. Like, okay, this is clearly an illusion of some sorts, but it's really strong. Like, look, beyond the people, try touching a building.
Alright, I'm gonna walk up to maybe the fountain. Is there a fountain in front of me or something? Or
There's a
building,
fountain,
whatever.
yeah.
Okay, I'll go.
Nice.
I'll go try to touch the fountain.
It feels solid. You can, like, kind of dip your hand in it, and the water is very cool and refreshing.
So I'm gonna return to the party to let them know, guys. Solaria says this is a really powerful illusion, something she's never seen before.
Natsumi just sort of nods and goes, "So, this is the town you lived in? This is what it was like when you remember it?
Yes.
Did you like your life here?"
I have a question.
Yes.
What?
BDA, may I make a knowledge history check, being someone from around this area in the Sea of Fallen Stars? Is this actually how Starmantle would have looked at any time in the past whenever?
Give me a history check, yes. And, to you, Natsumi, you hear a chuckle in here. Like it. I loved it. This place was my own little personal piece of heaven.
What did you like about this place so?
Jafar, you know from descriptions in the history books spread among sailors through the times and stuff, and just the general area. Yeah, this is accurate.
Like,
The thing-
accurate circa, like,
You know this is accurate circa 1385. Well, no, 1380, pretty much.
1380.
And we're in what year?
And
1489.
so,
Oh.
Yeah.
It's been a couple hundred
Okay.
years.
So about a century.
yeah, 95 years, roughly.
Yeah, but... And then Natsumi, she says to you, the land was abundant. The city perfectly constructed. Beautiful to all who saw it. And the people were mostly all friendly.
Mostly.
How did you live your life here, dear?
Tell me, what do you think?
I wouldn't know. I know nothing about you except that you're here now.
I say, were you a follower of Orcus during this time?
No, I met my master after I came back.
So what did you do here, dear?
I spent my life helping others. I gave them hope where others could give them none. There were those who were told you will not be alive much longer, and I gave them their lives back. And for what? At which point you guys see the illusion start to flicker.
Oh my, we've touched on a... may I dote on a question?
You don't hear a refusal.
You said that you keep saying that you came to. I, unfortunately, unlike the rest of them, am not really privy to this hocus pocus and mumbo jumbo. What brought you to?
I know not. At which point the illusion shatters and you're back in regular, horrible, current star mantle.
Wait, she came to what?
She woke up. Basically, she said she died, but when she came back, Star Mantle was like this.
Okay.
Guys, I think we have a vengeful spirit.
You think?
Who's upset about Star Mental?
She's upset about a lot of things, I would wager.
I know, but it sounds more like she's upset that Star Mental got wrecked more than it is that she's upset about, say, what happened to her. I mean, she's a little upset about what happened to her, obviously. But it sounds like something happened to Star Mental, and she's upset that that happened in the first place.
Well, yeah, didn't something happen with those blue crystal doobly-doos, like, over there and those, and...
Spell plague.
Yeah,
Basically,
And I say spell plague.
Yeah!
Yeah.
You said that
This-
earlier, I remember that.
It's
You
not
all
like,
kind of recall that, as Corbin told you, the spell plague was an incident where magic ran wild and blue fire swept throughout the world, and basically Star Mantle was utterly destroyed during it.
Was that a natural disaster?
It was not natural. The spell plague came about when the gods Sirik and Shar attempted to unrest the weave, the source of all magic, from Mystra.
Basically, and like, if Natsumi doesn't understand it, Corbin would have
Mic off.
explained like the general basics of the spell plague. I leave out the details about like Mystra and all that because I'm not sure about like that, but pretty much I say scholars believe that the weave destabilized, blue fire came and swept across the land and displaced large portions of land with a parallel world or some shit, and that's why we have Dragonborn.
Natsumi, you know what the weave is, though in your country it is called Musubi.
Musubi sounds
Musubi?
delicious right now.
Right?
Like spam musubi?
Yeah, that
Right.
sounds delicious right now. I'll take some spam spell weave.
I know, right?
It tastes delicious. But yeah, so you're all back in Star Mantle, and whatever was talking to you seems to no longer be talking to you.
Okay.
Basically, like those faint crystals and like the floating motes of black obsidian, those were remnants of the spell weave. Largely, it was thought that they faded, but it doesn't look like all traces of it has vanished quite yet, so...
I would like to take this moment to inwardly say to Sune, you've been awful quiet. Too quiet, almost.
Well, that illusion cut me off from you, dear. I was going to make jokes about a city covered in white, but sadly my wit was lost.
And suddenly we're not talking again.
Yes, we are.
Well,
I roll my
yeah,
eyes.
Guess we keep going forward.
Yeah, this is all
I
we're
say you're
saying,
terrible at pillow talk. You won't keep Corbin interested like this.
Wait. Okay, at this point I'm gonna say out loud, we haven't even done anything yet!
I know, that's a problem. Have him fuck your tight ass.
What the fuck?
Well, you know, whatever you prefer, dear. I mean,
No, don't you fucking at that!
So Sirik, I swear, if he weren't such a cock, I'd almost suggest we go back to the Tomb of the Nine Gods, just so I could tell Corbin what he needs to do to you.
No! Oh, no, we're never going back there ever again. Guys,
Yes.
we're never going back to the Nine Gods ever again.
You hear from the Skull Amulet? Yes, you are.
No, Asarak, we can't. My life is on the line.
Your life is on the line if you don't come back.
Mic on.
I just made it.
I want to speak up to the Skull Amulet. Our life is kind of on the line right this moment. There's a giant fuck beam.
Yeah, well, here's the thing. I just made a new skeleton based off the disco skeleton you killed, and I'm gonna need people to test it. So you better not die
right!
here.
And what does that skeleton do?
Well, this one, I believe, is
would
based
you like
off...
to bring him out here?
No.
We have a couple people who want to dance.
Yeah, that would go
Mic
ahead
off.
and bring attention to me, so no. No, I would not.
Matsumi's a little heartbroken.
But what does he do?
I don't know, something about trap music, whatever that is.
Awful. Okay, let's press on.
You just fight a skeleton that just plays Trap Queen for the battle music.
It just
Fucking
plays
awful.
music and traps show up.
Literally awful.
Even better. Just gets surrounded by Astolfos. So, do you all continue onwards?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, this is
Nope,
lovely.
nope.
I'm getting more disenchanted by the creepy illusions.
You find yourselves in the town square, like the city's square, basically.
Yeah.
What's in it?
Let me see what is in it. So you guys are kind of like on like a... Well, yeah, so it's not like the center of the city, because that's where the tower is, but this is like one for this little neighborhood. There's kind of like a communal well in the center. You see 3 nicely furnished houses, or at least they were before the spell plague. There is a couple of trees that were probably really nice when they weren't dead. Overall, it looks like a nice little just neighborhood, basically. Like it's kind of just like the center of a neighborhood, pretty much.
Okay.
Oh. More.
It'd be very nice if it weren't falling apart and probably filled with undead.
I would not have minded to lived in this place that long ago, but let's keep moving on.
As you keep moving on, you hear...
I don't like this place, guys.
Mic
This
on.
is not okay.
It's like as that
your jokes. Somebody's going
as that
underground.
laugh is happening, I say, I think she just got one of my jokes I told way back when.
I think she did, actually.
You guys
It's
know
like
that...
I'm just doing this to try to lighten up this terrible mood.
You guys thought I was the insane one?
You guys are
Mic
awfully
off.
peppy for what's going on here.
Mic on.
Oh,
You guys see the
Yeah,
tower light up.
oh,
Okay,
Lovely.
everyone, spread out.
I spread,
Alright, let's
I
go.
run.
I
The
spread.
beam fires in a direction nowhere near you guys.
It just keeps
Let's
going.
look in that direction and see if she can find anything.
That is... It hits so far on the opposite side, you don't even know what it hit or what it was aimed at, or even why it fired.
It's the Black Knight.
Okay,
Yeah,
well,
we-
keep
we-
an eye on that direction. That
we-
means she's
we
either
hear-
fighting something else or something's coming towards us.
We
It's
hear a
Dave.
very long set.
You're in the distance. My
Mic
bridge!
off.
You don't actually hear that. The Black Knight is guarding the singular bridge in Star Mantle. Yeah,
I hate this place.
But you notice though, you
Just
did hear the
laugh.
laugh. You did hear the laugh as you walked by a building that seemed different from the others. It almost seems like the remains of a clinic.
Mic on.
Oh.
Now, to me wants to go in that one.
That's probably
Okay.
where she was helping people.
Was probably. It also means that there might be medical supplies.
If they haven't rotted away, it's worth
Yeah.
investigating.
You go in and you find that despite the outside, the inside is remarkably preserved, as if the spell plague didn't even hit it.
Huh.
There's even the illusion of sunlight coming in through the window, and if you look out, you can
Oh.
see the past star mantle through it.
I don't
Are there
like
any
this
books
anymore.
around so we
What-
can kind of
what-
shift through?
Before I say that, one thing you do notice upon looking out the thing, the tower is nowhere to be seen in the past star mantle.
Interesting.
Of course.
I knew.
Not to me, there are various different medical books, mostly on treating different wounds, some on how to revert some common curses, as well as things like vampirism.
Are there
my
any
gosh.
Medical journal, not medical books. I want to see where she's written what journals and notes and anything that are
Give me an
scrapped
investigation
like letters.
check.
I'll help her, so you have advantage here.
Yep.
Nice.
You find a
Okay.
desk. You see that there is a desk, and there is a well-worn journal that has a few nice. It has a couple of nice personal touches, like the cover has it's got like a sort of resin on it to prevent wear, and there's in nice golden like engraving it says patient logs.
She's gonna kind of flip through that.
You flip through it, and so give me one moment here. So as you're flipping through it, though, you're seeing just like It seems like pretty standard, like something pretty standard for what somebody who's running a clinic would be. It's got the patient name, their race, the reason they came in, as well as any notes along with a brief description of the procedure to fix them up or do what could be done to, kind of ease the ailment. Towards the end, you see that one entry is incomplete, and there is. It mentions the name, though the name is faded. It clearly shows their race is human. The diagnosis was multiple lacerations and cuts, likely from combat. The actual further detailed notes go on to talk about how the man was likely a soldier of some sort. Healing magic was applied in order to remove most of the smaller cuts and ease the larger ones. It cuts off about halfway, as it looks like as if the writing stops suddenly. There is a blood splotch on the page.
Is the writing hurried or rushed?
No, it's actually very, very
It looks like this person was caught unaware.
Yeah. Eloquent cursive, the way it suddenly stops and the blood drop, it's not too hard to put two and two together.
Okay.
Does it name the doctor?
Does it name the doctor?
Yeah.
It's probably her.
Well, that's why I'm saying, does it name? Is there a name attached on this log?
Yeah, there is a name slot, and it does say the name she gave you, Kaiwyn. Caiwynn.
Can Natsumi actually look through the journal for any other similar injured patients and see if there's any notes regarding, what the combat was? If this is, an annual thing?
You're looking through it, and, you're noticing there are definitely certain patients listed in it that have combat wounds, varying from cuts and the like to things such as burns or even magic-based wounds and the like. They don't really seem to have too much in common beyond a few grouped together where you can reasonably infer that they came from the same fight or the like.
Yeah. Okay.
So no trends.
Well, that's lovely.
I say, find anything interesting, Natty?
It doesn't seem like it. I found somebody, the patient, the last patient she worked on, and he may have been the one to take her out, but, or it could have been whoever was trying to take him out. It was a combat thing.
Sounds like.
And Natsumi's just gonna hand over the journal, as she kind of looks around, the room. Is there an obvious sign of blood splatter? If the book has blood splatter, is there any in the room?
Knowing that since you're looking for blood, you have a closer eye for it. That you want to do an investigation check. You can kind of see blood trailing from the back of a chair and on the desk, kind of in a line, and then it pools around into this pool on the ground with a spot where it seems to be less pooled, almost the shape of a human form lying down.
Oh, great.
That makes sense. So Natsumi's gonna kind of look around on the ground there. Is there anything to indicate that a weapon was dropped? Was there anything else in her hand when she passed? Was there any sign of...
You don't see much beyond the blood.
Makes sense. How about the patient bed?
Patient bed, sheets are kind of ajar. Looks like it wasn't made. So if there was somebody resting on it and they got up, it was either after she died or they were the one who killed her.
Yep. Makes sense. But we don't see any other blood, the patient was killed also, right?
You don't see anything to indicate anybody beyond Kaiwyn herself was attacked.
How about at the door, trying to leave?
Door looks fine.
Does the door look broken into?
Not at all.
Okay.
Anybody else doing anything?
Mic on.
Not really.
Miss Physician, are you there?
Silence.
Very good.
And Timmy's gonna look for
No, you do
through
hear-
her medical, for her medical supplies.
Go ahead. Outside, you all hear.
It's fired.
Considering it was you don't hear the sound of the beam sweeping by, it was likely in another part of town again.
Why are you doing that?
The sound?
No, I'm asking her why she's doing that, because I'm assuming that's her.
Yeah, you ask, no response.
Well,
See,
that
that
worked
sound-
about as well as I thought it would.
I want to see if there's any, like,
Do you have any questions, dear, that you can't find, but maybe you want us to find?
There's more silence. You don't know if she's not responding or if it's because you're in the house, but it doesn't feel like you're going to get much out of her. At least at this current point.
Timmy opens up the window and pokes her head out. Are you still here, honey?
We're out of the coverage area, girl.
She just shrugs.
At which point you hear, "Shut up!" as another beam just goes in the opposite direction of you guys.
Oh, hey.
So,
Chewie,
how's
what's
that talking it out working for you?
Apparently she's mad at somebody, but she either can't aim or she thinks it's me over there.
Can't imagine why she's pissed off.
I'm gonna go ahead and look.
A lot to be mad about.
I'm gonna look for like a medical journal in terms of like cures and antidotes and whatnot that I might be able to adopt in my distillation techniques for potions and the like.
You find one very easily next to a book labeled "I'm a bad guy now, cursing fools for fun and profit."
Wait. I take a look at that book instead.
I would like to shoulder a read.
Actually, same.
What is this?
This is a book on very minor ritual curses to mildly inconvenience your enemies.
I would love to intently read over Corbin's.
Are there rituals in here that I can adopt?
There are. They don't seem like they would be particularly useful in combat, but they might be able to do something helpful if ingeniously used.
What do they do? Give me deets, man. Deets.
Examples range from giving the victim the sudden onset of the runs, having the person believe they are the reincarnation of Kelemvor, or
What the fuck is that?
God of the Dead.
God of the Dead.
Oh.
Or giving them type 2 diabetes.
What? I pocket this. I pocket that.
Alright. You have new reading material when you're not in Undead Land.
Okay, so,
And you believe I
minor curse ritual book. Alright, how about the other book? the one I was originally looking for.
The other book is easily enough distinguishable by the fact that its title is, unlike the other one, not nearly as amusing. It's just very upfront. Cures for common curses and ailments of the, and it's just like a very, very just boring scientific notebook, basically. As you thumb through, yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Please continue.
I was gonna say, thumbing through it, you can see that it's got those common things like, poisons, those possibly even like things such as even charms and the like. There is a section on vampirism as well.
I'm interested.
You know what? This is good reading material. I will also take this.
All right.
One medical book.
Amala, what have you been up to?
Mic
What was
off.
I said,
That sounds about right.
Yeah, more or less just hanging out for this one.
All right. You guys feel like you've probably seen most of what this house has to offer.
Alright.
Okay.
Shall we head back out to Trigger Happy, Tower Lady?
May as well.
Sure.
All right, you all head out.
Oh, hello.
And you find that waiting for you.
Well, alright.
We got trapped.
What the
It was a trap.
Everybody roll for initiative.
Oh, again?
Mic on.
New encounter, new initiative.
What kind of, I'm not on the map.
Oh, so you aren't. Hold on. You know what? Don't roll for initiative just yet. I gotta clear this all out. It's being glitchy on my screen.
You bitch!
I can't click on my character, so I can't.
Alright, hold on.
Oh,
Because you're probably using the ruler. Click your mouse.
Amala, did you roll already as well?
21, yeah.
Okay, yeah. In that case, just keep those. Isaiah, you can roll. Corbin, you booked it. No. Corbin's like, yeah, I'm fucking done with this. I got my books. I'm out.
I'm gonna go back into this little
Peace.
medical lab and read.
Zombody once told me to get the fuck out.
Mic off.
Alright, go
Do
ahead.
I know what kind of undead these are?
I have to see what's on this layer and not on my GM layer. These are... These are... Give me a second here. Ghouls.
Well, they sound nasty.
Ooh, are you
what?
serious?
Just regular ghouls.
Is that much different than
Are
the
you
other ghouls?
serious?
Yeah.
Oh no.
I don't, okay.
CR1
Mic
ghouls.
on.
Oh yeah.
I don't
Okay.
know what any of that
Mic
means, but
off.
alright.
I don't know either, to be honest.
Can I do an Arcana check to determine what makes these ghouls versus zombies?
Yeah.
I have advantage.
Glad you got advantage.
21.
Let's see. You figure that these are probably ghouls versus zombies, considering you saw them eating a dead body before they turned to you.
What?
Well, I meant in terms of what capabilities they might have as well.
Well, you are noticing very vicious-looking claws that seem to drip with some sort of ether. Whatever they are, you don't want to get cut by them, basically. Not that you would anyways, but especially so right now.
I warned them that whatever's on their claws spells way more trouble than what the zombies can offer.
Gotcha.
Yeah!
No.
And they rolled... What did they roll? Okay, so unlike their faceless cannon fodder brethren, they suck at life. So, because they rolled a 6.
That's somewhat reassuring. Maybe.
All right.
Oh, I don't like that.
You're up, Castle.
Uh-huh.
The pervert.
Yep,
What?
that's the name
That's
of
the
the song.
name of the song.
Oh. What? Not
I liked
me?
it better when it was called Hell Dance.
Okay. Hey, Cass, I'm gonna take the one right behind us. Since everybody's kind of towards the front. So I'm gonna go move to this little, thingy over here.
Go ahead.
Sure, why not? Ah! 24 radiant. God.
It dies.
Are you fucking
okay.
kidding?
Nani? Whoa, it deleted itself!
You took it out, and it basically just irradiated itself like the previous zombies.
So I turned to the group. I don't know. That wasn't even a really powerful attack per se. So, yeah. Hang on, let me see how much I moved. I moved. Okay, so I'm just gonna move back to keep the rear guard of the group. And, I'm kinda gonna end my turn right there.
All right. Amala, you're up.
Jafar, are you still upside down?
Mic on.
Yes, I am.
Jafar's just handstanding. Fucking come at me, bro!
I didn't have much else to do.
Battery low.
Alright.
Mic off.
What shall I open up? Are they sentient?
Charging battery.
They don't look sentient. They have the same glazed over look in their eye as the zombies from the beginning.
Catch. Alright. I'm gonna go over here. Ish. Yeah. And Witch Bolt
Oh,
on the easternmost one.
Okay.
I'm assuming it's this one.
So roll d20 and add your charisma mod.
That's slash R D20, yeah.
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 Plus, yeah. Plus. Wow. So my charisma mod is 4. And that is cast at.
Good news, that hits.
Oh.
They have
Awesome.
low AC.
Nope.
Alright, so that's that was 2d12 lightning, I think?
Mic on.
So roll a 2d12, Amar.
About,
3D12?
yeah.
It's 3D.
Because it's using his spell slot, which is at minimum 3rd level.
I
Okay.
think these things might be made out of paper, guys.
Mic off.
Alright. It starts kind of writhing in its electricity, but it's still glaring at you.
Oh, okay, never mind.
That fucking one, man.
Did you add your
Sure.
charisma mod to the attack? Oh, that's not how it works.
Mic on.
So what?
Not for that spell, it doesn't.
Okay.
How tall is this house?
Roof is 9 feet off the ground.
Alright.
I'm gonna let Natsume go before me.
Oh, okay.
It's we have the same, but my dex mod's higher, so I normally go for you. But
Okay.
I'm letting you do this
Oh,
Hey, I-
okay.
because I'm pretty sure you can clear out much more than I can in a span of a turn.
May I scale
Yes.
the house?
That would be a acrobatics check for you.
Just for
All right. Has anyone started attacking this one closest to us yet?
Not
No,
yet.
not yet. But
And
Give me another acrobatics check. I'll say that you're making it halfway up, but you can kind of feel their momentum slowing. But through sheer willpower, you go forward and you climb on top of it, get in the time machine, kill Perfect Cell.
Sweet.
Hardcore parkour.
Hardcore parkour!
So you're on top of it. You are now upside down on the building.
which direction are we headed in?
You guys, the tower is this way. It's kind of dominating the skyline now.
I didn't see wherever you're pointing to.
That way. The way Javar is pointing.
West.
Yeah, this way. The way Jafar's pointing.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. Give me a second.
Or is it jaunty?
well, hang on, it's still Jafar's turn, guys.
Still.
Yeah.
My turn.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, no, she's
How
just
about
asking.
that?
I guess I'll 9 feet. I'm still in a good range. I'll take a pouch shot at, or rather, may I use my blunderbuss to shoot the one in front of Natsumi?
Yeah. That hits. It makes a hole in that bitch. Still standing, though.
Can I cock the gun and fire again?
Jafar needs another hole!
Was that a yes? Was that a no?
Yeah, you can. Now it's dead.
Do they just not have a lot of health? Are these not big dudes?
They're not.
I think they're more dangerous if they actually touch you.
Their attacks are what's dangerous.
Yeah, that's what I'm assuming.
Alright, anything else, Jafar?
In other words, they're glass cannons.
I will. You said I'm 9 feet up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'll be okay.
You cannot piss on the zombies.
Don't need to do that. That's a full
King
action
shaming.
anyway, because I'd have to first unzip the pants. I don't have tearaways.
Fair enough.
You should invest in those.
Now to me. You're up.
Magic missile 3 times 3 target.
Sounds good.
2, 3. Wow, I rolled really badly today.
You can focus them on one target, or you can spread them out. Your choice.
We'll go with the next nearest. One guy.
Okay, so that would be this one, or you can hit the one that Amal is electrocuting.
What the hell?
It would be
Oh.
this one, this one right here.
Nah.
Alright, this one over here.
30. 29. This fucker.
Okay, he takes 8 damage. As the bolts just kind of pelt into it. It stutters a bit, but it's still just kind of like... Okay. Corvin.
I'm gonna shoot the one that Natsumi shot.
Okay.
Oh.
Motherfucker dead.
Thank you. Come again.
Thank you, come again.
So that one's dead.
Alright, and... No, my battery ran out on my mouse. No!
I can roll for you in the meantime.
It's fine. I'm just switching to my trackpad, which sucks.
Oh.
You could say it ratted out.
Gonna walk over here. I noticed this thing right to the south, so I'm gonna shoot that.
Okay.
Nice. I hate this song. This song's weird.
You remember? You know the
really familiar.
Okay, so you know like the Lucavi from the Ivalice raids?
Yeah.
This is what played when you fought them in Tactics.
It sounded very much like a Final Fantasy sound engine.
Alright, so that second shot's at the one down south?
Yep.
It hits.
3 of that damage is fire damage, if that matters.
It does. It's looking a bit haggard than if you had not lit it on fire.
I shoot it again.
Okay. He
Fire
did.
wins the day.
You shot him and he died. It's Detroit now.
Oh.
That's bad.
And that is my turn. I'm gonna go see if I can fish out a battery for my mouse.
Mic off.
Sounds good. Icy a-hole. You're up. It's your rapper name.
Icy a-hole? That just sounds unhealthy.
Sounds more like you're hunting for some sex. The bums.
It's true.
Nani?
Hmm. Well, Castle's on the other side, so he's got them. I am gonna move myself. I've moved myself like here-ish, so I'm still kind of close to the casters, but like, I want to stay close.
All right. As you do so, the tower starts to light up,
No! Fuck!
and sure enough, you hear the familiar sound of the laser going off.
And in character, you hear the familiar sound of Isaiah going, no, no, no!
And this zombie over here is obliterated by the beam. It was nowhere near any of you.
What? Yeah, ask in character, what?
You hear Suna go, don't question it.
Questioning it.
No, don't
Mic
question it.
on.
I told her to shoot it, and she did. It worked.
You can talk to the gods, Javon?
Only sometimes. Small favors.
Thank you.
You hear Sune go,
Mic
that's a
off.
lie.
I sort of think.
But yeah, so Isaiah, you saw that one get wiped out, but there's still 2 over there.
I'm gonna hang by the casters for now. I'm not doing anything else.
Okay. Alright, so it's their turn. They're not on the order just yet. Give me one moment here.
They were.
Shit, sorry.
You're fine. You're fine.
My roll 20's taking a bit to load.
You rolled on out of here.
I rolled a nat 1 on my load time.
Ooh, Daphne.
Keep rolling, rolling, rolling.
At which point, you all suddenly hear...
No.
Oh, I hate church bells.
coming from the tower. And all the zombies pause and look at it. You kind of
My
you hear
God.
Kywin's manic laughter, and then you
Mic
hear,
off.
"Oh, my lord Orcus, they asked if you would be making an appearance. I know you're too busy for a full appearance, but how about just a peek?"
How about no?
As space tears itself open in front of you, Corbin, you're pushed back a bit.
Oh, shit.
Nani?
No!
As suddenly, from this tear in space, reaches out this giant demonic claw.
No.
Oh, bad hand job.
It's gonna be more than a bad hand
God.
job!
Isaiah, watch out. I think it's grabbing for your ghoulies.
Hold on a minute.
Mic off.
That was the wrong thing.
Oh.
I don't even know why that token's there. Give me a moment.
Thank you.
But no, it was,
Why is this song giving me war flashbacks?
as I add this thing to the initiative order.
It's trauma center.
I'm not okay with it.
It is,
That's why!
yeah, it's Savato.
Fuck no! I literally heard this song and felt myself get kind of upset.
So now there is this giant disembodied demonic hand floating here. It turns to you, Isaiah.
No. I flip it off.
You came to the wrong fucking neighborhood because it turns into a giant middle finger. You hear Sune go, "Oh fuck, you got one upped."
I screamed like a little fucking girl. That scream was in character.
I say, hey, sad hand job, over here.
So give me a moment here.
Put this in the little compendium as said hand job.
The hand of
Please.
Orcus, aka sad hand job.
As the hand of Orcus
Mic on.
It kind of is.
uses
Mic off.
a melee attack on Isaiah. It's a multi
Hey,
attack.
no, over here.
Oh! 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 Oh no!
No, you can't take that shit.
Oh no!
And give me a moment. I'm adding its thing to this.
Completely out of range.
Isaiah, does a 25 hit you?
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're gonna have to. You have to play. You'll never see it coming.
That one doesn't hit. Does a 17 hit you?
Nope.
Good news. Of its multi attacks, of the 3, only 1 hit you. Oh, that's not the loop?
It is. It's Lupin.
Okay, anyways, doing my damage roll for this thing. Isaiah, you take 24 slashing damage as it just rakes its nails across
Oh
you.
my god.
Oh.
Okay, and I say in character, what the fuck?
You hear Sune go, "This wasn't what I had in mind for your first hand job."
Yeah, me neither.
Oh my god! They're not taking it seriously.
Castle, you're up.
Oh no! Nani! What?
You
This?
said that was how much damage?
24.
Fair enough.
Oh my god. Do we attack this thing? Is that what the plan is? What do we do?
Yeah,
Okay. Well, here goes
or
nothing.
run from it.
Or
Your
run.
call.
Which one is it? And this is a character. Which one is it? Attack or run?
Mic on.
15 feet if it can follow us. Is it stuck in there, or can it actually follow?
It's actually like the portal closed. It's this disembodied hand. It's master handing right now.
So it can follow us.
I can also.
You don't know how fast it is, though, as far as movement goes.
In comparison to us, how big is the sand?
Huge.
You fit in its palm.
All right. Can I do an athletics check to jump on top of the building where whatchamacallit, Jafar is at, and then strike downwards?
Give me one with advantage.
Okay. So
It also has no eye, so I can't eyeless it.
26.
So you jump and Solaria pops out to kind of help fly you up there, because she's like, yeah, we gotta stop fucking around.
And then I'm going to leap off the building and attack with Aya straight down.
Give me an attack roll with advantage. Oh,
20,
nice.
20 radiant.
Hold on, let me queue up its HP on my calculator here.
And is this undead or fiendish?
Good news, it is.
So it's 40 radiant for the moment.
Minus 40 radiant. And it shudders at that as the hand slowly turns around and just kind of looks at you, it flexing its fingers menacingly.
Okay, I'm not done yet. I'm not done yet.
It's going to use a legendary action to cast a spell on you.
Oh no.
Okay.
It casts Cause Fear.
Okay.
So give me one moment here.
You get visions of yourself in the hand in bed.
Oh god! Alright.
Well, at least can I do my continuation attack before it does that, or it does it before
It's doing it.
He's interrupting your turn to bring you this not so tasty development.
Yeah, so give me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh no. Oh
I have a
no.
question while he's doing.
14.
You made it.
Okay, cool.
I have a quick question about fear as a status.
Sure.
Does it last for multiple turns?
It lasts for however long the spell or ability says it lasts, or until it the saving throw clears it.
Okay.
So here's the thing. It kind of just looking at it, you feel this feeling of fear overtake you as you start to just imagine these fearful visions, but you shake your head before they can really fully come to be and clear your mind.
Yeah. Can I continue my turn?
Yeah.
So with my first attack, which is I'm going to add Goddess Strike to it, which is going to be an additional 7 damage. Since it's radiant, it's 14.
Okay.
So that uses that one. Branding. And technically, it's called Branding Smite. I am the one who renamed it to Goddess Strike.
We just renamed it to Goddess Strike to make it flavorful.
Yeah, to make it flavorful.
Okay, so 2d6 radiant to your next.
To this one attack, it was this one. So it's just he takes 14 radiant damage right now. This is in addition to my first attack.
Okay.
Because it's a bonus action. And then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to just swipe him with my second attack.
Go ahead. That hits.
17. So 17 times 2. He takes 34 radiant damage.
Okay.
I just realized you forgot to add in Isaiah's bio that he's a cool dude.
Oh yeah, that is real. Alright, Amala, you're up.
You're still wishful from that ghoul over there.
Yeah, let's it's kind of behind us, so let's just continue the witch bolt. What is that? Just another 1d12?
1d6.
1d what now?
Oh, hold on, what was it? 1d12, yeah.
But he's casting it at 3rd level.
Good news, it's dead.
Yay.
Yeah. Amala, you killed it, and you feel a slight sense of mirth.
I accept this.
Okay.
Mic
now what do you do?
off.
Nothing. I'm gonna hang out back there.
That's a very good idea. Jafar, the situation is handy.
Mic on.
That was a bad pun, and you should feel bad.
I'm not Corvin, okay?
I gotta hand it to you.
No!
There we go.
atop my perch and take a couple more pot shots.
All right.
Nice hit.
Yeah. Okay. Let me see if that hits. It does.
Sweet. And then I would like to use my bonus action to reload my gun,
Okay.
and then fire once more.
Go ahead. That hits. You pelt it with 2 bullets. As it turns to you and uses a legendary action to cast another spell.
Okay.
So it
Ken has
is-
disadvantage on this.
It does.
Well, protection from good and evil has.
You
it
fired?
is up. Yeah, because we took the short rest, so it's been an hour.
Oh.
Okay, as it makes a melee spell attack while it casts Inflict Wounds.
Ooh.
Does 26 hit you?
Nope, too high.
Oh, okay.
What?
I'm kidding.
Nope, it's too high.
It reached for the stars.
So you're playing D&D.
Incredible.
My AC is 3.
As Jafar looks at you.
Oh man, AD&D, the times in life of being a wizard that can cast 1 spell a day.
That's horrible. It points at you as you feel these scratches just open up on your form as you take 13 necrotic damage.
Ooh.
What the
Okay.
fuck?
Oh, was that inflict wounds?
Yeah.
Yep.
You're lucky it wasn't higher, though. That damage dice is a ridiculous fucking 3d10.
Yep.
Ooh.
All right, Natsumi,
Yeah.
big hand.
Yep.
That's some good fucking damage.
Right?
Okay, so okay. Natsumi, you kind of peek out from around the corner of that porch, and you're just like, "Oh hell no!" And you just launch 3 scorching rays right into it that pelt it.
Yup.
Yup.
That's my plan. I would like to move.
Go ahead.
Hi, friend.
Good idea.
Spellcaster club only.
Guys!
Corvin, you're up.
Yes, dear.
This thing's nasty!
Every time you call for that to me, she's just, bye, dear.
Nope, nope, nope,
It's that scene from Natsumi! I'm coming! She's in the distance.
Just nope, nope, nope. Mary Poppins, bye!
Mary Poppins, y'all.
We need to get a handle on the situation.
No! This is not a time for nasty puns!
Bye.
I'm gonna go ahead and,
Bar, stop flipping.
Every time Corbin makes a pun, Natsumi gets extra move speed to leave.
It's like a vicious retreat.
Right.
I attack it.
Okay. Give me one moment here. Alright, so you attack it.
For 15 points of damage, does a 16 hit?
It does.
Yay! I attack again.
Oh, that hits.
Ooh. That one's a nasty boy.
Mic off.
And anything else? That very much hits.
Yay!
As it uses its last legendary action before it recovers.
What?
To cast Scorching Ray on you, Corbin.
Oh. Okay.
Does a 19 hit you?
Yeah.
Okay.
It has no eyes for me to blind.
Okay, so 2 of these Scorching Rays hit you. Like, the first one you dodge, but then the other 2 kind of come out a bit faster. As it deals... one moment here. $13 damage.
Oof.
And is that for both?
Yeah, that's for, that's both of them totaled.
Can I do an athletics check to get hit myself on that third one?
Well, only 2 hit, the third one missed.
Yeah, so, I mean, first one missed, second one hit, third one hit. Can I roll an athletics check to actually take the third hit?
Oh, yeah, sure, give me an athletics check.
14.
Alright, yeah, you're able to intercept that. So, Corbin, split that damage in half. Castle, you take 7 damage.
6, 7.
I look at Cassie and I say, "Oh, thanks. I could have took that.
It's hot! It's hot! It's hot!
It's very hot. This is not the hot hand job anybody's been waiting for."
Oh, no!
Hey!
Isaiah, you were hoping your first hand job would be Corbin. Take your anger out on this.
Okay, wait, that was a hand job?
Oh my god.
It's fucking on! Spicy Boy, on fire! Wait, is Spicy Boy still on fire or no?
No.
Okay, well,
You have
Spicy
to
Boy's
reignite
on
it.
fire now!
And I say, it was a joke.
Still!
She's mad.
As
Or
I
he's
fucking
mad.
swing Spicy Boy,
Go ahead and
Which-
swing it.
and I'll roll my 2d6 of fire!
This hand is on fire.
It better be.
Minus 20.
And I can do
One more.
another attack. I have a question.
Yeah, I have an answer.
Since lighting Spicy Boy on fire took a bonus action, I can't do any spells, or can I?
Right.
Okay.
Nothing. No bonus actions. Then
Okay,
roll
does
your
that
next.
make
Roll your next 2d6.
Woo!
Okay. So the hand is looking very haggard. Flesh is falling off of it as its movements seem to slow.
I flip it off and I say, "You stole my innocence!"
Oh.
You hear Suna go, "He didn't even touch your penis, dear."
Oh.
Still!
At which
It
point
stole
the
my
hand
innocence!
writhes back and as a bonus action casts Bliss.
Did you motherfuckers just say what innocence?
Yeah.
I'm a
And-
fucking precious flower!
As it casts this, all of the ghouls suddenly appear in front of it.
Oh no.
Oh.
They kneel down as if in prayer as this giant maw opens on the hand and it clamps down on the ghouls.
Ew, that's vor.
That's nice.
And it recovers
Oh god.
30 HP.
Wow,
Oh,
so basically my whole
God.
fucking turn was pointless.
Oh, hey, I did over,
The
I did a
hand
lot of
moved down
damage.
this way.
Oh.
And
Can we get an opportunity attack?
yeah.
I'm gonna smack it with the ear!
Well,
Oh, no.
Castle, you used your bonus action to
Oh,
take the
that's
Scorching
fair.
Ray.
Okay. I said
Corbin, you could.
I used my bonus action.
Go ahead.
Oh, you did. Oh.
Corbin, you can if you want.
I'll use my reaction for this because I can't blind it.
That hits.
Okay, knocked at least half of that recovery back.
As it turns towards you guys, let me measure something out here.
Oh no.
Oh.
As it turns towards us, I flip it off.
Okay.
Not good.
As it casts Circle of Death on Castle Jafar and Corbin.
What the fuck?
Jafar and Corbin.
Mic on.
Oh, it gets me up here?
Yep, it's a 60-foot radius sphere.
Okay.
Oh, so actually that's going to hit a few more people.
That's gonna hit like everyone.
That's gonna hit me too.
That's going to hit everyone.
Yeah.
Yep, everybody give me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, great, my favorite.
This is terrible.
Ooh, I was so close.
Everything's fine.
Oh, wow, nice.
And,
The one time I actually fucking nail a Constitution saving throw.
Okay,
Right.
so here's what we're gonna see damage-wise. I will roll it for all of you to see it. Those of you who rolled 17 or higher, you take 15. Those of you who rolled below 17, you take 30.
Balls.
Ooh.
This is getting spicy.
That's necrotic damage.
Getting
What's the difference?
So that just for the purpose of, if you have anything that affects that.
Okay.
Oh
don't
man,
know.
that hurts.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And it will use its next action to cast the Great Silence. You see it start making these odd arcane motions. Everyone give me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, fuck.
I say things are getting out of hand.
Ah!
Oh, shit.
I'm gonna use a feat to have advantage on that.
Oh, no, Jafar!
What that
Well,
spell
it was
is?
nice knowing you guys.
What was that, Natsumi?
Do I know what that spell is?
It's not a spell, actually.
Okay.
Well,
Okay. All of you can't cast spells for one turn.
I have to
Alright.
roll mine.
Okay.
Cool.
Jafar, I don't know how you're gonna live.
oh no! How will I live?
Oh yeah,
right.
with this, and then you just pop a cap at it.
Oh no! This totally made sense, actually, that the one spellcaster totally flubbed this.
It's okay.
Or the
You did
Hey,
good.
I flubbed it too.
Yeah, everybody flubbed it.
How? What the fuck was the check on that?
17.
Oh, come on!
Alright, you're up, Castle.
That's
There, everyone, like, aside from you, rolled.
rolled complete ass, yeah.
Yeah.
How many more actions does this thing have?
It's got 3 legendary actions now.
7
It recharges. Yeah. Legendary monsters are like that.
What?
To
be
compensate
like
for
that.
the fact there's only one of them and several of us.
Okay. Alright, guys. I'm just gonna, once again, try to get rid of it. I'm gonna Holy Sword
Before you Holy Sword Ea, it's gonna use this legendary action to cast Vampiric Touch.
What
What
the
is that?
fuck is that?
Oh.
It makes a melee attack. Does a 17 hit you right now?
No.
Okay, good news. It missed.
It would have
I say I'll flip
recovered
it
half
off!
of a hit.
I flip it off!
Solaria goes, hold on, I got this. She appears in front of it. She just kind of does like 2 middle fingers and goes back in.
I got you, BB, I got you.
So, 18 radiant damage on the first attack. And, of course, doubled, so...
How much? 36?
That is definitely 36 on the first attack.
Okay.
I'm not done yet, you little nerd!
This music is literally like I'm having
42!
flashbacks.
You strike it, the hand seizes up and falls to the ground.
And I stab it again, downwards!
You do so. It rises up once more.
What the fuck?
We need to.
Oh yeah, undead.
It's looking very haggard, but, like... Yeah, you can do an arcane check if you want.
Okay.
I still get my third attack, right?
Yeah.
Okay, can somebody do an arcane check before I hit it a third time?
I'm
Before I
about
trigger
to.
something? Thank you. Oh
It's
no.
an easy enough check.
Okay.
You can tell whatever was basically animating this, it lost a significant portion to come back from that kill.
So what does that mean?
Keep killing it until it's dead.
Translation, it's alive again, but its max HP is lower.
Okay, 32 radiant damage!
We don't have the health to keep doing this.
You don't have the health to keep doing this.
Okay,
Stay
well then
back there.
good luck and you stay over there. I'm gonna leave. Bye.
I would.
Okay.
Okay, bye.
Amala, you're up. You can't cast spells this turn.
Considering the fact that it has the ability to cast spells that have 60-foot radius, you can run all you want, and it will still hit you.
Well, I can't do anything anyway. I'm going to leave while you keep fucking around for all your turns doing that. It already is trying to leave, and I'm not going to chase it.
Okay, bye.
Yep.
Is it trying to leave? It wasn't trying to leave.
No.
Yes, it just moved from here to here. It doesn't want to be anywhere near anybody.
The hand?
Because it was surrounded by a bunch of melee attackers.
Yeah, that's why I
You
moved.
wouldn't want to be near a bunch of burly men while you're trying to cast spells, would you?
You don't want to be
Yeah, we're
anywhere in a
enemies.
fight here.
Okay, look, just to clear up any confusion, the hand moved because it was being attacked, so it could cast a spell. That's
Right, so
yeah.
go ahead and keep going. I'm leaving. This shit is not going
Alright,
down.
abandon your team then. Cool.
Yes, I will. There is
I
no
will-
point in me dying to something that's gonna keep coming back. I don't know what its health is gonna constantly come back as.
You know
One
it's
turn nearly wiped us out.
Then just go already.
Okay,
I'm
guys,
It's not even my turn
Chill.
to move and leave.
guys, chill out. It's okay.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yes. All right, Molly, you retreated. Jafar, it's your turn.
Let's see.
Just put another hole in it.
I'm going to spin a superiority die
Ooh.
for my maneuvering attack. Isaiah, as it always seems to be, will be targeted with the maneuver die. And I will do my normal attack.
Wait, what?
You're gonna get half your movement for free after my attack.
Nice. Thanks, fam.
You hit it.
16
It
damage.
takes.
11 plus 5.
Okay, it's kind of like the fiendish energy around it is flickering.
Alright, and Isaiah gets to move 15 feet.
Right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, you get
Oh,
50,
cool.
you get half
Shit,
your movement for free.
thanks. Whee!
Alright, and then I'm going to do a second attack.
Nice.
Yes,
Okay.
no, maybe?
Its AC was lowered on its resurrection, so that does hit.
Nice.
I'll take it.
How do you want to do this?
Nice!
I want to aim for the big crystal thingy in the middle of the hand.
Sure. It's more like a skull, but yeah.
I want to aim for the big crystal skull thingy in the middle of the hand.
Do you do a one-liner?
Please.
Well, I have to hand it to you. This was a fair fight.
You said it was
Just
a
not
fair
see me
fight?
run away.
Horrible puns are.
Like, does that
I think
pun
she-
make her like, nope,
Bop.
I'm going back to the boat. Fuck you guys.
That was not okay.
That was a hefty punishment.
That was indeed a punishment on our resources and everything.
And puns.
Yeah. Jafar, Ray! Don't get closer to the tower!
Heavy raptor in the fucking eyes!
I'm gonna drink a potion.
Oh.
I feel bad.
Can this be considered a short rest or no?
Let's find a place to hide first.
Can
And nurse
we go back into the medical building that we just came out of? Lahaz, are you here?
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, you guys can go back into the medical building.
Okay, into the medical building we go.
Is the medical building fine to go into? Like, around us, beyond Big Hand Dude and a bunch of dead ghouls, is there anything else that even remotely seems threatening?
It seems like this area is mostly cleared now. Beyond the giant dead hand just lying there decaying slowly.
What
I looked it up.
is the tower have any sort of response?
Tower is silent.
Cool.
Does the hand have anything on it?
Fingers.
It's pretty much just rotten flesh and bone.
Okay, peace out. I'm in the building.
Yeah.
What about that big crystal glass thingy I shot?
You
That's
shattered it.
I want to collect pieces. May I?
Of the hand?
Of the glass, of the crystal skull thingy, Humabobber?
Yeah, you can. It's just a normal skull.
Oh. Fuck this, I thought this was cool. Just,
Alright, Amala, Natsumi, are you guys going in there as well?
Oh yeah, sorry. Kitty was trying to get my chips.
That's okay.
I will also go in, and while we're doing this, who's really, really low on HP right now?
I think before we start expending our Hands of Faith, let's use our superiority dice, or healing dice. That's easier.
I have like 10.
You have 10.
Yeah, that's fair.
I have 10 health.
Ooh! 12 on the first one, so let's see how much I'm at for that.
Oh.
I'm gonna need to expend
Oh.
more die.
oh.
7.
Is it under hit dice? Is that what I roll?
Yes.
I'm out of hit dice now.
Yeah, and you have to count them
For those
down.
of you who investigate, you do find medical supplies and the like.
Cool.
Does that help with immediate healing?
Yeah, there's like some salve and stuff. A couple of painkillers and the like.
Cool.
Wait, what did you say? Investigate? What did you say?
You said if you look
Investigate?
around.
Yeah, you
Oh,
yeah, so you guys can basically probably heal yourself up to pretty much close to max with what you find.
Okay.
So, are we at max or close to max?
Is that in conjunction with our hit dice we spend?
Yeah.
So, how do you want us to mechanically do it?
All of you roll me all of you who are using the healer things, roll me 1d20s, and we'll add that to your health.
I apparently am not good at bandaging myself.
I'm still bleeding
Yeah,
out,
you
guys.
did both! I don't know what the fuck I'm doing!
Hey, Sam, would you like some help?
Alright, I guess,
I can't
guess
feel my
technically that
legs.
means I still have...
Everybody.
Actually,
Listen, I don't do this myself!
I should have just asked to roll a medicine check. That probably would have been smarter.
Alright, Natsumi, how are you feeling?
I am trying to figure out how you do the spending hit die.
There should be like an option to roll the hit die.
In the core stats.
You're gonna be under core stats. There's a little category with hit die. You're gonna be under the sorcerer or wizard, correct?
Mm-hmm.
And then you're just gonna hit use.
And use as many as you have, which is equal to your level.
Also, since you're further in the town, you see this now.
Mine currently says 4, but did I get any back from previous rest?
You only get them
None
after a
of
long.
my page reset.
Oh,
From the
okay,
long
so
rest previous.
So you guys had a short rest in the house after that first fight, before this one?
Yep.
So, yeah.
So, I mean, from as far back as when I first got my spell slots.
It would have been
think-
enough time that a long rest would have allowed you to get those back.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm expending a healing potion that I have in my inventory. That is...
I take all the drugs.
You take all the drugs.
Me and Castle take all the drugs.
Like, what kind of drugs?
The kind that
So
makes
I
us
spend
stop
all of
hurting.
that?
You don't have to spend all of them until you're at a comfortable HP level.
Or whenever you want to stop.
Yeah, or whenever you want to stop. And don't forget to roll a 1d20. Just hit / R 1d20 or d20 so you can use medical supplies. And these medical supplies are the ones we found inside the actual... there you go, 18.
Oh, wow, very nice.
We take all the drugs.
All the fucking drugs. Okay, so that was a tense situation, but you guys were able to come out on top. You're resting up in here.
Yeah.
You are close to the tower now. What do you do?
Well, just to keep everybody's minds at ease, Jafar did take that one particular item that Assessor... Can you please say that? Yes. I can't pronounce it. He took that medallion that, if we use, will give us a long rest immediately on the spot. And I was also given
Morgana's brooch.
Morgana's brooch, which will summon her for a temporary amount of time. Outside of that, I don't know what else she'd do. So
do we want to summon an Arcanoloth right now?
Not really.
I don't think so. Let's keep it till we get backed into a corner or if we really need it.
Yeah.
I think it's just to keep our minds at ease. I know maybe Natsume's pretty tired on MP right now. I've expanded, honestly, my high-level attacks too. So, but I think we still kind of have a little bit of resources to work with before we got to probably expand any more resources.
Mm-hmm.
I have enough for maybe one big fight for higher-level spells, but... I have enough for one big fight, but that's about it. I can't keep going after that.
Castle, you hear Solaria speak up to you. She goes, Castle, I think I might have something that we can do, possibly. I might be able to make this area, just a safe zone from anything in the city for a while, so you guys can get as much rest as you need, but if I were to do that, I might be burned out for a bit. I wouldn't be able to lend you as much aid otherwise.
So I'm going to relay those words exactly back to the party, and I'm going to ask them, what do you guys think? She says she won't really be able to support us in battle. I know she has some things, I guess, hidden that we might be able to tap into, but if we don't use them, we don't use them. But if I utilize this particular tactic, I won't be able to use anything else she may have.
Like, she says, I'll still be able to talk, and I might be able to manifest for a little while, but I probably won't be able to do much else.
So, out of character. So, is she implying that this particular rest will become a long rest?
She can basically make this whole place a safe zone for you guys to comfortably have a long rest.
Okay.
Doing so will expend the ability for her to, say, for example, when she flew Amala, things like that.
Gotcha. So
she'll be able to comment on things and whatnot, but she'll be sidelined.
Yeah, it's one of those things. I hope I can get some funds soon, so I can make a tiny hut.
So, Solaria won't be able to assist us any further if we kind of go this route, but I'll leave you guys to that decision. What do you guys think?
Well, I'm drugged up enough to where I think I could at least handle one more fight.
I say we should try and at least struggle out another fight, or at least find a little bit more of a footing ahead.
Yeah, do we think this home is safe?
According to Solaria, she can make it safe. So for the time being, right now while we're in here, it is safe. But Solaria says she can make it a permanent safe, but I won't be able to utilize her really in battle.
That's fine. Solaris can give us a place further ahead. But I'm wondering, is there any innate way that this house has any kind of safety to it? Just because when the last time we were in here, it was displaying itself like something special. Like it was being kept special by Carwin or something. The outside always looked at the outside of the world as something else. And there are things in here that were preserved.
Given that it's Kaiwin's house, you know that she is unlikely to do anything. That being said, you don't know about whatever else might be lurking in the city.
I feel like nothing is really sacred here, to be honest.
No.
We can't really assume that anywhere is safe.
So
I say it's probably been kept this way as a reminder for the good old days, but whether or not her job will adhere to that, I don't know.
It's really good nostalgia.
Basically, You can safely say that at the very least you won't be getting any laser beams hitting this place.
I personally
But
suggest
that's
that we
not
take
our
a short
only
rest
issue, is it?
going.
So you can say that at least for the immediate surroundings, there's no zombies.
So we can take a short rest.
You can
Which is
what we
safely.
did.
I'm in agreement with that.
Yeah, you can very safely take a short rest. And yeah,
Let's leave it a short rest then, and if we need to utilize Solaria or the medallion, we'll tap into those.
sounds good. So Solaria will say to Castle, she'll go, yeah, just let me know when and if at all.
Thank you.
And she says, I'm going to be honest, I think the worst is still yet to come because we haven't even made it to that tower. Just be prepared.
Okay.
And how far away is the tower?
You guys are pretty much nearing its doorstep.
So are we planning on going in on a short rest into the tower, or do you think we're going to encounter something before we hit the tower?
Well, we're not going to find out unless we press forward.
Yep.
It's like
But
whether
if the
or not
tower is going to be the worst stuff in there.
Sune will say to you, Isaiah, she'll say, given that it does seem to be their main stronghold, I suspect we could at least expect a guard at the front gate.
I expected
but
as
if
much.
Solaria can create a safe space anywhere, if we truly need it inside of the tower, I mean, that's outside. That's out of character. I'm saying this.
Right.
I think it's pretty expected to find a guard too, so.
yeah.
I feel we should press on and not squander the resources until we have a more nestled spot that we can take
I'm in
full
agreement.
advantage of.
You hear a voice from the amulet. You hear Sarek go, hey, sounds like you could use help from me, the best, Sarek, your favorite.
What's going on, Sarek?
Let's cut a deal, because I don't work for free.
Okay.
One of you guys do something to amuse me. I'll tell you what I see at the front gate.
Define amuse you.
I don't know.
Can I roll a performance check and see if I can dance to amuse him?
You may.
Fuck!
You do a samba dance. He goes, I mean, it's okay, but Mr. Fox does it better.
Wow, okay, I tried.
If I want to try to tell him a stupid joke, what do I roll?
Corbin,
that's
now's your
what
time.
That's what I was going to do.
Okay, well, Corbin, what do you say?
Do you know why I'm scared to fly up in the clouds?
Why?
Because every cloud has a silver lining.
There's a pause. There's a very long pause, and then you hear. He goes, okay, that was good. But I want to hear what the cinnamon roll had to say.
Well, I said I'm gonna roll for it. I don't have an actual joke ready.
Performance.
Oh my god.
So, like, you try to tell him a joke about, like, an invisible person, and the doctor says, I can't see him now, but you get, like, way too hung up on the details. You're like, a nurse suddenly notices...
try to explain the joke.
Yeah, you're like, a nurse suddenly notices a presence in the front office and has an inkling of fear, and he's just like, I don't know where we're going with this. Anybody else want to try and do anything?
Yes! Yes! Sarek, my good sir, are you a man who enjoys alcohol?
He pauses, he goes, like, you know I can't get buzzed, right?
He's a lich.
Oh, that's tragic.
Not really.
Have you ever seen someone get buzzed?
All the time. You get to see drunk adventurers come into my tomb. They fall right into spheres of annihilations. It's fucking hilarious.
And I say, I have another joke for you.
Okay.
Two necromancers from Karator came to the country of Thay. They were frustrated that Saz Tam didn't want to hire them. When asked why, he said, because two Wongs can't make a white.
Morgana, she appears in front of you. Pat the were-raven on the head.
What the? Oh,
She
okay.
pats you on the head and says, "Good job," and then she disappears.
Get your own mans!
And Sarah goes, "All right, this was fun. This was fun. I needed a diversion from cleaning up the bloodstains." So,
What?
oh yeah, while you guys were gone, some people found the tomb, so I had to kill them.
So how'd that go?
It was
successfully,
great.
I assume.
Oh, it was great. It was great. Do you guys remember the room with the spiders and the lasers? Yeah, they totally fucked that up.
That was the worst one.
Oh, it was great. It was honestly, their son was with them. He watched it happen. Oh, it was funny. Like I have not laughed that hard in years.
That's awful, but I'm happy for you.
I knew that you were a great man of thing. I don't know. Anyways, the point being, here's what you can expect in front of the gate. Do any of you know what an alhoon is?
Can I roll?
And I'm gonna do an arc. I know what it is as a DM, but
Arcana or nature check? This would be
me advantage.
Fuck. Yes. At least one of us knows.
DM,
At least, like, everyone but me knows.
do I know?
you, Castle, Natsumi, and Corvid. You know that an alhoon is a illithid, a mind flayer, squid people or squeeple, who have embraced undeath and become a lich.
So lich mind flayers. Yeah, that's exactly what we needed.
You in particular remember them as you encountered them when you all went to Waterdeep and met Armoros. When you stayed outside, they were the ones who accosted you.
Oh, triggered.
Sarah goes, "There's only one guarding the front gate."
It should be.
He goes, they're not exactly pushovers, but they're weaker than that hand you just fought.
Oh, it should be fine. We can.
One hopes.
Yeah.
If we can take that stupid hand, we can probably take this thing. Operative word.
I know they're strong mentally, right?
Yeah, you know they're very strong mentally. Getting into like a contest of wits or like trying to overtake them mentally is a poor idea. Sarah goes, "Oh right, they also summoned Tiamat into the tower."
What?
I'm
Wait,
kidding! What? That's not in there. You don't even know who she is.
Who?
What? Who?
It's a dragon that fell into several buckets of paint, and she's pissed off and constantly raging.
Oh.
But she's not actually there. That was just for me to see your reactions. But then I remembered you're all uneducated.
Can I do a basic Arcana check for her?
Yeah.
How big of a dragon was she if she fell into buckets of paint? Like, are they like big buckets or are they like small buckets?
Well, considering that she's
Do I know who Tiamat is with the 22?
You know who Tiamat is.
I say that is the goddess of all evil dragons, a 5-headed dragon.
Is she nice?
No.
She's
Oh,
evil.
no. Cheats at poker. Real bitch.
Yeah?
Huh.
Yeah.
And I say, also, she controls all chromatic dragons. You know, all the
Oh,
evil
that's-
dragons. All the evil dragons that scourge the land.
Yeah.
Oh!
She's their patron.
Yeah.
She's
See,
their goddess.
Sarah echoes, see, it would have been funny if you knew all this before I said that and then said I was just kidding, but, you know, now it's not, and I'm just sad.
There's a few too many gods for me to keep track of.
Read the Bible.
The what?
What's a Bible?
And
Oh
I
my
say, because it ties to the history of Cormyr, you know the purple dragon?
Well, yeah,
Purple
of
Dragon
course.
Knights.
That thing that, the kingdom of Cormyr fought off and killed and then named their knights after? Tiamat's the big mama.
Oh!
Then again, you
She's
have to know
she's not a good thing.
Well,
Oh.
she's not there, and that's great, so let's move on.
You
Yeah.
hear Sarah say, also one of her servants and an aspect of her ruled over Chicenta for a little while. Might still be there if rumors are to be believed.
the Dragon's Coast has a ton of rumors about everything. They even say that somebody runs around disguised as a dragon. We all know
Yeah.
that's fake.
Yeah, that's true. Anyways, you kids have fun out there fighting an undead squid.
Thanks.
After you get in, it's smooth sailing. Except it isn't because it's a tower filled with undead.
Thanks.
Surprise.
I say, all right. So,
and Sarek will say one more bit of parting wisdom for you. I can say I figured out the source of those black lasers. That would be that person calling themselves Kaiwin. Yeah, that is her. She's just firing them off up there.
It's
sort of
she
figured.
doing it, or is she like using a device to do it?
Oh no, just sticking out her hand and then screams from hell and then she shoots him.
Damn.
What kind of magic is that?
like terrible.
Probably fiendish, probably necrotic. I don't care.
Cool, thanks.
Don't mention it. Now, if you excuse me, I have to go dock Withers' pay for taking so long to clean the blood!
Fair enough, you have fun with that.
No, I don't. That's the funny thing.
Well, you need to pay him and then dock his pay.
I dock his pay by reminding him of his dead family.
Ooh.
Wow.
Huh.
Delicious.
Well, you have fun with that.
Hey, to be fair, he gave them up to serve me.
Nani?
Ooh, yeah, he just...
Okay.
That doesn't sound like too much of a docking, but I mean, you're the boss.
Hey, I don't judge your misanthropy. You don't judge mine.
Fair enough. You have fun docking his pay.
I will. Because it keeps me living, except it doesn't, because I'm a lich.
We need to press on.
I'm gonna go ahead and suggest to the group, alright, we need a plan to take on this Alhum. We've been kind of winging it with everything else, but...
I have a plan. Let's attack it.
You hear Sune say, Isaiah, that's really not helping.
It's like, well, yeah, we attack it, but we need to make sure we're not in one place.
Also, consider that it is an illithid. Your spellcasters will be in range, so just keep that in mind as well. He'll have access to hitting all of you. And
so
they are
to protect them.
More or less. They are
one of
smart,
those...
so they're going to know to go for the weaker ones as far as being able to take a hit.
It's one of those things we need to go ahead and flank it from as many sides as possible, so it has a hard time on focusing on what it wants to hit.
Would you suggest that we break into 3 groups, attack from the side?
The left and right side. Potentially, yeah. It's, the worst thing about it is illithids, have Mind Blast. I don't know if this thing still has it, but if it still maintains its intelligence, probably.
And what does Mind Blast do to the mind?
Do I know what a Mind Blast does?
You would know what a Mind Blast does because you know
it's like basically anything that it sees within a I want to say a ridiculous range cone, like a 60-foot cone.
60-foot cone.
It literally hits the minds of the creatures it deems as enemies. And aside from excruciating headaches and psychic damage, if your mind's too weak, you are paralyzed, which would probably allow it to go up to you to do whatever foul thing it wanted to do to you.
That's not hot. So what I'm hearing
grouping
is that
together is not going to be ideal.
Solaria materializes from Castle sitting near you guys. She goes, easier to talk to you all this way than just have Castle be the middleman here. If we do split up into groups of 3, I personally think, she points to Mala and Natsumi, our Castle and Isaiah stick with them since they're a bit on the hardier side.
Please, I'm dying.
I thought you healed.
He did.
I did.
Well, Solaria goes, you did drugs, you're fine.
I wish I did.
Go vape outside.
That was not okay.
That was entirely okay. Rip Amma.
And then
Stick a phantom cigar in his mouth. He'll be fine.
What's
12
a
hours later.
I can't feel my Leviathan.
Fuck.
Just some olive vape. Molly, you okay? I see you for the life.
What is a vape?
Also, DM,
yes.
would I have been able to collect half my crossbow bolts from outside?
You were able to fairly do it fairly easily. The
Cool.
ones that were in the ghouls that the hand ate are gone, but otherwise you're pretty much good.
Luckily, I didn't shoot those ones that were still alive.
Yeah, then you're good.
Okay, so
But yeah, so then Solaria will say, yeah, so that's just beefy holy boys with squishy spell ladies, and then our sailor friend here, and she goes, well, yeah, you're not a pirate, and she goes, that one and Birdman Jr. over here, they can group up and just start doing just jumping the hate on that thing.
You know, for
Then she pauses.
Angel, you have some pretty fancy lingo.
Yeah, well,
I approve.
She goes, one of these days I'll introduce you to Epis and you'll understand.
I don't even know who that is.
She was part of Kyle's adventuring party. She take Isaiah and do a 180 and you basically have her. We all knew what Sune was saying.
Oh, no, you don't want that. No, you really don't want that.
See, she goes, actually, it wasn't too different. I noticed that you have the whole, like, penis chant going on. Ephesus was dicks, so, I guess history repeats itself.
Mine is classier, thank you.
How is it classier?
Because it's just not as vulgar.
It has 2 syllables.
Oh, 2 syllables.
Exactly, and it's slightly more medical. It's medical.
So does it? She goes, gotcha, so tallywhacker is the most fancy fucking way you can say that organ. Got it.
No.
Yeah, actually, yes.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay, so anyways, we're
She
going to
just
split up
she
into
looks at
our
Castle.
groups
She
now.
just
It's
she looks at Castle.
Or
She goes,
Stamen.
she just looks at Castle. She just goes, don't ever lose your innocence. Right. Anyways, that's just my theory on how you guys should approach this.
And
Yeah,
then I say,
I agree.
also, one thing I haven't used yet, because I didn't want to waste it on these things, I have these, and I take out one of my crossbows that has this bead attachment to it.
Oh, yeah.
These crossbows of force. Essentially, I can... if I'm able to hit that thing with this, or if I'm able to get close enough to, and I take out just a lone beat to throw this, we could trap it in a hamster ball.
Sure.
Push it out of the way, and then we'll have a minute to go into the tower.
And how do we know it won't chase us?
We
Lock
bar
the
the doors.
Lock the door. Lock the
It
door.
doesn't have doors.
Otherwise, we could isolate it, surround it, and the instant it lowers, we just
Assassinate it.
give it the worst day.
Execution.
At that, Solaria, she'll look to you, not to me. She go, you can make a wall of fire or something, right?
I can.
That'd be a good way to go.
Yeah, so what we do is we trap it in the hamster ball, and while it's trying to escape, you can throw down a wall of fire onto it, so when the hamster ball evaporates, it's introduced into that, and then we all just throw whatever the hell we have at it.
Cut its neck off. No?
I mean, I'm for it.
Everybody went quiet.
Why are we still discussing this? It seems like we have a pretty obvious plan in place.
Well, just for ironing out the particulars.
I'm trying to figure out which move would best make a wall of flame, because I don't have an actual move called Wall of Flame.
You have Agnazar's Scorcher, right?
A what?
Don't you have a spell called Agnazar's Scorcher?
Nope.
Oh, really? You don't?
I don't have any
In that
of
case, when it lowers, then we just
I have
bombard it.
burning hands.
I would say
Gives
that.
me a long radius of fire.
Well, what we could do is, since you have like your ignite touch
Yes.
thing, if you were able to put like enough flammable objects or things around it, then you could ignite it with your touch that way.
You still have those, oh fuck a tornadoes?
I do.
There you go.
I have two.
Yeah. While it's in the thing, they can build a ring around it, and then Natsumi, you can just ignite it.
Oh, alcohol abuse. But okay.
Solaria goes, "You're too young to drink."
I'm 21.
Yeah, guess how old I am.
Oh.
2100.
Woo!
You're off by 0.2.
Oh.
She pauses. She goes, that's not possible. You can't be... Fuck.
I say, really? You don't look a day over 2,000.
Corbin, just stop.
She goes, look,
It's okay.
she goes, look, I'm just going to clear it up here. It's about 6 digits.
So that's definitely not even remotely relevant to this strategy. Anyways,
You don't
are we
look...
going in or what?
I just repeat my line. You don't look a day over 2,000.
She sighs and she just goes, she just says, pretty much.
I assume that's young for an astral.
No, it is. She just, Solaria is just constantly exasperated.
So do we have our game plan or not?
Are you guys...
As much of one as we have.
Okay.
Any other
so what
addition?
are we waiting for?
Yeah, Mala, did you have anything you wanted to add to it, or are you pretty much on board with this?
I'm gonna lightning bolt.
I like
You know-
I like her idea.
So
That's
Solaria
what I
nods, goes, stick to what works. Got it. And then she
Okay.
just pauses. She just goes, so like, does anybody else think it's ironic that she's like with the Leviathan, but she has lightning?
No,
I
have
don't
you ever been in a
care.
maelstrom?
Do I know what a Leviathan is?
All right, you weren't there for that. You're just like, Leviathan, what?
What?
Do I know what it is? Can I make a check of some
That
kind?
is a history check.
Okay.
Very high one.
Leviathan was an ancient snack.
You know it. You know the Leviathan as a common tale among sailors, often with different variances, and you know that certain elemental cultists have taken to naming elder elementals after the beast, but otherwise you don't know much about it.
Well, especially in terms of things like creatures that live in the sea, like let's say a storm giant or something. What could I make the connection that sea storm, lightning, etc.?
Basically, to you, it sounds more like that could be attributed to the elder elementals, but it sounds like that are called leviathans as a species. But the one they're talking about sounds more like a singular entity.
I'd say sea monster, seas of storms. I think it makes sense.
We've been in a sea storm before.
So okay, so pop
Like,
it
what are
into
we
a
even
hamster
waiting
ball.
for?
Everyone gets a bunch of shit. You lightning bolt. You throw oh fuck a tornadoes. You set that shit on fire, and then the rest of us just pummel.
Can we please just go with this already?
Cool.
All right. So you guys
We're
head out?
gonna.
Let's do it.
Go team.
I'm gonna go.
Adventure.
All right. Stealth checks. Do we want to go ahead and
Yeah.
split off from here, like the quieter folk split off from the rest of the group, aka the armored boys?
Sounds good.
Wow. Offensive.
Indeed.
I can't hear you over your clang, clang, clang.
My heels are great, thank you.
I don't clank, I just glow.
I go ahead and I hand a cup. I hand 2 beads of force to Jafar, saying, "In case I miss,
Very well.
you
Okay.
throw this."
Can I hit him with it? Like, slap him with it. Do I have to do any sort of incantation? I don't really know how these work.
You essentially just use your action to throw it up to 60 feet.
Well, Jafar's asking. 'cause-
Oh, alright.
Okay, I say you just throw it. If it's near there, at least anywhere within 10 feet, it'll trap them there.
Fair.
Fun fact is, if we wanted to, we could actually move it.
Gesundheit. Fair enough.
Whatever's in there, it essentially weighs a pound, so we could just pick it up and... If there was a cliff, I'd say throw it over, but I don't think there is one, so we're going with the plan to just make it regret getting out of the hamster ball.
Fair enough.
Can we make it happen?
We're about to find out.
All right. So you all approach the towers from your different angles, then.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
do you split into the group's sole area suggested?
Yeah.
Alright.
Me and Jafar.
And then I assume...
the
I'll
rest.
go with Miss Sunshine Leviathan.
Okay, and then Castle and Natsumi.
Yeah. I guess, me and, Jafar will scout ahead.
Alright. If you're having Omen scout ahead, sure, then it can already see the Alhoon at the front gates.
Okay.
As you're all approaching, you hear something.
What would be the best
familiar.
way to sneak around?
Sneak around towards the front.
To flank the Alhoon from the side so that it doesn't see us coming.
There's an alleyway at the buildings nearby. You can't exactly get like right up behind it, but you should be able to get close enough that it'll like be taken off guard.
Okay.
You are hearing the singing again as well.
What? Like,
I'm doing my best to ignore it.
What was that, Jafar?
What is the Alhoon doing? Since we're
It's kind of waiting there with its like hands in like the finger pyramid of contemplation.
okay.
Cool.
Question.
Stealth checks.
Stealth checks. Yeah, what's up?
Just out of morbid curiosity, is the singing like... Are there any spoken words, or is it literally just like...
It's just like that humming you're hearing.
Okay. Are we stealth checking?
Me and Jafar were.
Yeah, Jafar.
Yeah. Though Amala can be stealthy if she wants.
You stealthily hang back with the beefy Urban boys.
Exactly.
You stealthily hang back and go, the Leviathan is a ninja.
No, with the sheer amount of light I'm emitting, nobody can see.
Yes!
with the sheer amount of light I'm emitting, everybody doesn't see.
Isaiah, you hang back and you go, yes, Isaiah, very quiet. Don't ask, don't tell.
Mark it on your fucking calendars, everyone! I passed a stealth check! Out of
All right.
character!
So let's see. Team Leviathan boy and girl are waiting in the wings. Team Holy Fire is also waiting in the wings. And Team Not Bird Pirates is approaching quietly.
How come we get a last name?
Fine. You get to be Team... You know what? No, you're Team Butt Stuff now.
What?
Anyways.
No!
Yeah, you're Team Butt Stuff, because Sune.
So,
Did you call us Team Holy Fire?
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, see, you guys get a badass name, and then
Team Butt Stuff is a badass name. You just
alright, so we rolled a 15 and 12.
Yeah, so, you're approaching, Jafar, you're quiet enough. Corvin, you trip over a skull. Not, like, actually fall over, but, like, you're kind of just like, oh, shit. The Alhoon, it kind of twitches at the sound, it looks around a bit before it looks forward. Once more. It kind of is like drumming its fingers against each other in the pyramid. You get the distinct feeling it's trying too hard to be cool.
Cool. So hard that it didn't pay attention to the sound enough to see us?
It was subtle enough that's like, I really don't want to break this pose, man.
And then it's... Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and take aim. And then I whisper to Jafar, alright, Jaffe, if I miss with this, throw it immediately.
Right, and I'll ready an action to do that.
Okay, so... Yay! I gotta mark this down. From my... 25 beat of force arrows. I had 30, but I broke 5 of them to have beads available. So, then loading into my Vermilion Fire Nevermore, and damn it.
Let me check its AC. You miss, unfortunately.
Okay, so what would you like?
I curse. Now, throw
At
it
which
now.
point you hear it hiss as it looks around and goes, "Who dares?"
Okay, how do you want me to do the throw, VDA?
Athletics.
Oh, actually, he doesn't have to.
Oh, really?
He can just choose a point up to 60 feet and just pop.
Oh,
So-
yeah, just fucking book it.
All right.
And it's a dexterity saving throw on this thing's
Okay, yeah.
do the
distance.
thing.
All right, what's the check?
It's a dexterity 15.
You rolled a 5.
Get fucking wrecked.
So it's just the
I
beat
high
force-
five Jaffe.
It basically just puts it in like this orb it can't get out of, right?
Yeah, pretty much. It's a hamster ball, essentially.
So it puts it as it whirls around hissing at you guys. You see it start casting magic, and it's pissed off. And I'm stealing your battle theme for Nilfid.
Okay. Nebulox. It's
yeah.
a great theme.
Oh, it's so good.
Fun fact, no effects can pass through the walls. So
Yeah.
it can't cast magic through it, it can't mind blast through it.
Wait.
We're good.
I have a question.
Yeah.
What?
While we prepare the Ophiuchus tornado and everything, you said it weighs only a pound, right?
Yeah.
Can force disrupt it from the outside? Like, does the movement of the hamster ball transfer to it, or is it in its own space?
If you were to attack it, you would do no damage to it, but
I'm not gonna
I
attack
guess
it.
you could do. I guess you could
Can
use
I-
it in order to go ahead and shove it somewhere and push it.
Can I pick it up and shake it and really just disorient the fuck out of it?
Now that would be the DM's call right there.
While it is
I
currently...
will help him with this.
Go ahead, please help me with this. At the present, you see the Alhoon is trying to witch bolt out of it, and it's perplexed.
I call on the earring saying, "All right, we got 50 seconds. Get into places."
All right.
Okay.
I'm
And,
ready
like,
to fucking
Now
tornadoes.
you see me and Jafar just picking this thing up and trying to shake it.
It's trying to hand it as you're seeing lightning flying everywhere, and you all hear it in your minds, "Unhand me."
Does it sound?
Does that do anything to it?
It's you can kind of see it's kind of starting to get disoriented.
Do we have to make a check for this?
Nope.
Keep it
Okay.
up. Keep it up.
All right.
What's up, Natsumi?
I say during the last few seconds, we need to drink those potions. You know the ones I gave you,
Oh, yeah.
Jaffe,
So what were you
and
gonna?
get some distance.
What's up next, Natsumi? Were you gonna do anything or?
Well, no, I'm just saying. Never mind. I'll wait for me to set fire to things.
Okay, so they're shaking it.
Lay out your fucking tornadoes.
I fucking skip out valiantly, and I am sprinkling this shit everywhere it needs to
Like
be.
on the floor that we're obviously gonna drop this thing in.
I'm making it fucking rain.
All right.
All right, you do so easily enough.
I'm counting the amount of seconds in my head as everyone counts it, and I say, okay, I think now is a good time. So we drop this thing, hopefully disoriented enough to where it's not going to immediately
It's-
move by the
It's kind
time.
of like lurching back and forth, and you see it trying to grab its head.
Okay.
So,
Immediately, I back up, and I urge Jafar to back up as I pull out my Cat's Grace potion and quaff it, and
Same.
point my arrow. This time, I load in my explosive crossbow bolts,
Wasn't Natsumi gonna
or
start?
one.
We're
yeah,
all going to
Natsumi
fuck it up.
just. Yeah,
Natsumi.
they're all prepping for when I put the fire down, and Natsumi's gonna quickly run up and put a firebolt in.
Sounds good.
She's going to actually aim for the creature so that she can actually
This is what
roll
you're looking at.
damage.
Let me go ahead and move the.
You also need a Corvin on that.
Yeah.
Corbin, why is your shit disappearing all the time?
I don't know. I'm gonna go ahead and move myself over this way.
Okay, yeah. So hold on.
I want to go ahead and also time it,
So Corbin and Jafar, you two guys were right here, basically.
Yeah. I'm gonna go this way,
Okay.
quickly run into place, and you all see my fingers counting down the seconds, 5, 4, 3, 2, and on the one, that's when I I urge Natsumi to fucking light it up as this hamster ball just drops.
Natsumi firebolts.
You firebolt it. Go ahead and cast the thing. You did.
I did.
So that ignites as it just bursts into an inferno all around it.
I also shoot.
And that hits it, right, OC?
I think well, does
I wonder,
it
does the force speed, what does it do as far as damage?
Oh, that's right. The force speed had a damage component. It did 5d4 first.
Okay, so...
a force damage.
So 5d4. I'll roll that first.
And then...
Wow.
Now it's dropped, so now it's no longer going to protect the Alhoon for what comes next.
Okay,
which is the firebolt with an oh fuck a tornado, followed by a lightning bolt, followed by whatever else we're fucking chucking at this thing.
So let me do the firebolt damage first. The firebolt is 1d10 plus an oh fuck a tornado. That makes it 4d10 because you guys just did it all around it.
Are we going to be in range of this blast?
Nope.
We backed up enough.
So 4d10 plus the extra 1d10 makes it... It just took 26 fire damage.
Nice.
And then lightning bolt?
Lightning bolt was, how much?
That's an 8d6. He needs to make a dexterity saving throw with this.
Wait, what?
Well, he's doing witch bolt. That's what he meant by lightning bolt.
Oh, that's what okay. I thought
Witch bolt still works, okay. Yeah, so... Roll me a d20 with, plus your charisma.
Let's see. What was my charisma? 4?
It'd be a +7. A d20 +7.
Wow.
So that's a 17.
It hits. So I'll roll the 3d12 for you.
If anyone else had anything they were going to do to throw at this thing, now would be the time.
I already threw a firebolt. I don't know if my turn comes around again.
This is all before our initiative.
This is all way before combat, actually.
I'll shoot it, I guess.
Okay.
I'm also gonna shoot it with a exploding crossbow bolt.
Isaiah, Castle, anything?
Yeah, hang on. I'm trying to pull up the details. I always lose the details for this.
So -7.
Not really, other than... I don't know. I'm basically just standing by ready to actually... I don't know.
I just want you guys to know you've gotten it down to below half HP.
Good.
I just noticed that I was not adding all of
I
the
can't
damage
really do
on.
anything if there's a fucking fire around it.
Because I quaffed the potion, that's a crit.
Oh yeah, no, it's not looking good.
My cat's race.
It's just like sitting there with all this hitting it, and it's like, but why though?
Because fuck you, that's why. Because we're Sonic heroes!
At this point, you see coming out from the tower, you see another Alhoon appear as it goes, what is going? It sees this, and then just goes, nope, and goes back inside.
Wow.
On your own, Joe.
It basically just did that, and it just turned away. It was like, didn't see nothing. And the one that's currently being on fire is just like, Jerome, you fucking dick.
I expect it was 7 damage with
Give me
one of my class features.
Have the Alhoon give me a strength saving throw, please.
What did you do to it, Castle?
One of my class features, I can do that far away attack for 1d8. I rolled a 7.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay. So,
just 7 damage from
and
Castle.
strength saving throw?
That's from...
let's see.
Yeah, through the explosive bolt.
Okay. It rolled
So
a
12
14.
plus 10. Oh, it fails.
Okay,
So
how much does...
it's also now knocked prone, so...
Fucking hell.
Is there still fire
So,
around it?
that one bolt did 30 damage. And it's just knocked prone by this explosion.
Again, is there still a ring of fire around it?
I'm pretty sure there is.
Yes.
Okay, I can't see the turn order, so I don't know who the fuck is doing
There
it.
is no turn order
There
yet.
is no turn order yet. This is before we
My
roll the
God.
mission.
You can move freely
We
right now.
ambush the
Anything
fuck
you
out
can
of
do.
it.
Okay, I would like to do a thing then. I'd
Sure.
like to light up Mr. fucking Spicy Boy. And just Yeah, I'd like to just go at it.
Okay, go ahead. Give me an attack roll, Spicy Boy.
Mm-hmm.
I'll say you can swing through the fire because of the range on that one.
Nice. Thanks.
Okay, so -7, give me your 2d6.
Well, alright.
How do you want to do this?
Well, I sure am glad this plan didn't go up in flames like I thought it would. And that's what I say before I just stab him through with Spicy Boy. Or rather slash, because it's a great sword.
You stab it through, and it's hard, and it just reaches out, coughs up blood, and it just goes, motherfucker!
No, I haven't.
And, it dies.
So am I hot yet?
As
You've
you
always
guys-
been hot.
You've always,
As you
you've
guys-
actually been hot-headed.
As you guys ruined the life of one poor Alun. Okay, I have to say that is the first time I've ever seen in D&D turn 0 kill, so good job. All of you.
I just gave you the shitpost.
As he just got abandoned by his teammate, no less.
He was like, no! And he went back in time.
Like-
City undead.
It's like, what's going? Nope.
Didn't see nothing. Do you all enter the tower?
I see what's left of this corpse and see if there's anything on it.
It's kind of starting to like burn
Smell like
ashes
undead.
and smell like it kind of smells like Madonna right now.
Oh,
What the fuck?
okay. I don't want to touch it.
I don't wanna wait
anything
for this
before
moment to be
anything
over.
before you.
It's like I once again fist bumped Jaffe.
I'll go with it. Yeah.
Solaria just goes, that worked out so much better than I think anybody thought it would.
That happened.
And which makes you hear
You
Sune
see,
go.
Corvin says, "I knew it would turn out good in the end."
Oh, this
Sune
is-
goes. It's been a long time since I've seen one guy get pounded by so many people like that.
I'm just gonna take both my hands and put them over my face.
And look, just ask us better.
Sune
I
said
can't-
something.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Amala-
she said something alright.
Amala, you think the Leviathan wouldn't have went down that easy? Yeah, to me, how do you feel about all this?
Dead.
She's pretty glad that it went so cleanly.
Yeah, that was your fireball was good too. Kept it from Yeah, you guys just skipped a boss fight on that plan.
Wow. Fucking incredible.
And we
Alright.
really didn't spend many resources aside from
No, you did not. I
an
want
old
to be,
Aside
fuck a
from my
tornado
precious
and a
drinks.
bolt.
like I
Well-
want to be mad, but that was good. That was
Well,
really
Corvin,
good.
I guess you owe me a drink now, or 2, or 5.
All right.
When we get
Hint,
back,
hint. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
when we get back,
Everybody, roll me initiative
No.
I can't click my. Wait. Oh, there's my token. Okay.
as I put Corvin on the map again.
What the fuck? Corvin, why don't you like us?
I do. It's the DM who's not cooperating.
Shut up. Sarah, since you weren't here for the last dungeon that happened, I'll explain this one to you a bit.
Damn,
Basically, you guys can move freely around here, but you're rolling for initiative because there are enemies hidden in the shadows.
Don't I glow?
You do, but you can't see the whole map.
I know. But shouldn't there at least be a little more light around me?
Let's not push it.
But
I mean,
it's part of my actual class feature.
it's probably a wall in front of
Is
us.
this
Oh,
still?
A door.
Jafar, roll again, and I'll fix it.
How long does a cat's grace / bull strength potion last?
Let's not push it.
Ah, fuck. I think it was like...
I blame you.
Was it a minute or 10 minutes or what? What was
10.
it?
It was 10 minutes.
Cool. I have advantage on this initiative.
Oh shit, then so do I.
Well, there's
Let me
your...
roll again. to see what's the higher one. Oh, we'll go with the 16.
All right, Jafar, do another roll then. The 8 doesn't count. That was just to get you on the list.
Fine.
21.
Yay!
All right, as I put you all in order. Yeah, I was gonna. We're a bit ahead of schedule here.
Yay!
All right. You find yourselves in the tower. There are torches lighting the walls, but otherwise there's not much you can see.
What is directly in front of us?
Looking directly down the front, you can see...
Like, what is in this room exactly? Like, what is this room?
A stairwell.
Up, down?
Up.
Obviously we need to go up, but what do I see down this way and down this way? I have dark vision, so if that helps.
You see this. And down here, you see this. And you can also make out a door.
Let's look at the door. May I press up against the door and listen to the other side?
You may.
Alright, I perform a listen check. That actually used to be a check.
That used to be a check.
Now it's rolled up in perception.
Yeah.
Kind of glad it's rolled in perception.
So, placing your ear up against the door, you hear...
Sound clip.
Let's see.
Natsumi has especially sensitive hearing. Does she hear anything in particular as well?
Natsumi, you can actually hear further in. It's faint, but you can hear this. Give it a sec. You hear that further in.
And at first I thought it said, "Oh shit."
Oh shit!
It's just you just hear the Juggernaut theme from Deadpool 2 in the distance.
Anything in this
Can't
particular area?
stop this, motherfucker.
Holy shit balls! Holy shit balls!
Oh shit!
Okay, so anyways,
What's up?
can I use Divine Sense to see if I can feel exactly what is beyond the door?
You may. Lots of undead.
Okay.
So, what was Castle?
I relay that to the party.
Castle, what do you see?
Yeah. And if the glowing helps, I'd like to see whatever I can see.
Natsumi
Are you
wants to
just
warn
peeking around the
everyone
corner?
that there is
I am. I'm
chanting
peeking around the
happening further down.
All right, so you're going to peek around the corner and
Like further ahead?
For Natsumi, you hear your peeking further down, like upstairs.
Hmm. Where we presumably need to go.
Castle, peeking around the corner, you can see this much.
Oh, hi there.
2 whites guarding the stairway. If you're peeking around the... Give me a stealth check.
2 wongs can't make a white.
So, of course, it's a stealth check. Of course. It's a lovely
It's okay,
night.
I'm shit at those two.
It's a lovely night.
They look at you and they kind of notice the light that's glowing from you, and you kind of see them leaning forward.
Hey, guys, we got company.
Oh, okay.
You peeks out?
What did you do?
No, I peeked over the corner. We got company, and there's another set of stairs.
Well, if we have company and we're gonna
Did you-
fight,
Well, did you say anything, like, when you did that?
Did they see me? They already saw me.
They're squinting at you. They're like, what is that?
Okay. So maybe not. I just stay right here, and I kind of just motion with my arm.
All right.
okay.
Kinda come
I'll
here.
Bring myself up there because tank.
What about the rest of you?
I'm distracted with the door. I wanted to do my usual thing with doors.
Try to open it.
No, I'm going to use one of my daggers and peek underneath through the door.
You
Slit the
can.
door.
Give me a perception check.
Nope. Not today.
You can't see shit.
It's dark.
And I say,
Wait, Captain.
I basically motioned to Jaffe because I saw Cassie go ahead and motion over. Like, we got company, obviously, so.
So, Castle, you relay that you saw 2 whites.
Yep.
So, what
Yeah.
knowledge you do have? Just to really clarify real quick. There's a door that Jafar and Natsumi heard whispers from. Natsumi heard deep chanting further in, down the middle stairs, and then Castle sees 2 whites in the
Guarding a set of stairs.
in a black neighborhood.
Roll.
Oh my god.
I don't know.
God damn it.
I know what the fuck those are.
You know what whites are. You encountered them in the very first, the island.
Did?
Yeah, you snuck by them. Whites are a stronger kind of undead, known
Oh.
for sapping energy from those who they fight.
Oh, are those the things that we found in that one, like, church? Or is that something else?
That was something else.
A sapping life force.
Yeah, I guess I
Like
don't
my
know.
ex.
Oh my god.
No, I'm just kidding.
Natsumi Amala, what do you 2 do?
Actually, here, I'm gonna go ahead and use both. How much do basic potions to heal for?
Basic? OC, what was that?
2d4 plus 2.
2d4 plus 2.
Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and use those.
Okay, go ahead and
Okay, so 7, and same thing. Okay, 7 and 8. I
Alright.
need that.
good stuff. Natsumi?
What did Amala do?
Healed.
Okay.
Oh.
Alright.
I'm
So
also
you're-
gonna send Omen up the stairway.
Alright. Omen
So-
sees blood splatters along the floor.
Oh,
That's
no.
nice.
Okay. I'll have him scout ahead while we deal with these whites.
How far ahead is he going?
At least 120 feet away from me. So I can still communicate with them.
Give me a wisdom saving throw.
For my cat?
Yeah.
Well, I can resummon you, buddy. I'm sorry. Let's see, my Trussum stats. Oh boy, it gets a +1 to wisdom.
Woo!
Better than a not +1.
Natural 20! Nope.
11.
Good news is the worst situation doesn't happen. Omen turns the corner and locks eyes with something. It's such a brief glimpse that you're not sure what it is, but it sends a chill even to your soul just by association as your cat books it back.
Okay. And I say, cool.
Cool.
Hmm.
But how cool was it?
Are we talking, like, ice cold?
Dead cold.
Oh, great!
Dead cold.
So we're basically boned no matter which way we go.
I guess you could say we're in a grave situation.
Heh.
What do you guys do?
Well, I mean, We kind of can't go up the middle stairs unless we move as a group, and we can't do anything about this. So, do we want to engage?
We're gonna fight either way, it seems, so we may as well
Okay.
pick our battle.
Oh, you know, I almost forgot. One thing you did notice, Castle, when you peeked around the corner, this is a door.
Oh. Is it a door or is it a hallway?
It's a door. It's
Is the
mildly
door
ajar.
open? Oh, it's mildly ajar.
If you like, what we can do is I can cast spells from afar. So if I kind of get around the corner first and cast the first spell, you can run in before, like, after me, but I can get a clean shot without, like, hitting you or worrying about hitting you.
Okay.
Sound good?
Works for me. We both have a 17, so you can take the first crack at it. Jafar goes first, though. That's if we're going by initiative.
I'll default to let her take the
Initiative. Initiative is once combat starts, but if not, so if not,
But
somebody
if
wants
this
to go
is
around.
turn 0,
This
Trev.
is turn.
Like what the
What would happen with the Alhoon? Yeah.
So, can I try this? And of course, it's going to be with Natsume's approval. Can we both jump out at the same exact time? I'll have her do her spell, and then I'd like to do an athletics check to kind of run up. I would like to leap off the wall. Hang on, where's... Kind of leap off from here, and then stab this one directly.
if you're already leaping, do you want a buff instead of damage?
Do you want to attack? I mean, we got two enemies.
Because my initial plan was just because let's see.
Basically, shoot bolts and then lead them back towards us.
Actually, my first idea was to use Burning Hands, which is to fill the entire hallway with fire in front of me, which is why I wanted to go first before he ran in there.
Okay. If you want to do that for... How much... what's a smarter idea? What do you guys think?
Well, I don't
A
know.
15-foot cone
if you
can
want-
really help with that. We
And
just don't
if
know.
We wanted, well, it also depends on how well they take it. If they start moving backwards, I can keep up Burning Hands and we can make it to here, push them back instead of keeping up.
It's
the fight.
also dependent on how well they roll on their initiative, too, so...
Not to mention what's down the rest of the hallway.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, I don't know.
Well, we're not
We
gonna
got
know
two
unless
plans.
we try it.
Yeah, we got 2 plans. Do we charge in, or do we do the burning and try to push them back?
Do you guys want to go for the door? Or do you guys want to try and go down the hallway?
Either way, we got to get rid of them. So no matter what,
So
even
let's
for
deal
the-
with the threat we know first.
Okay.
We don't
Okay,
know
you
what's
want
up.
A buff? You want a buff or you want damage?
Let's go with the damage.
Burn them.
Okie dokie.
Oh, what the hell? Why did that come up?
White appears in your midst and then disappears because I put that by mistake.
It's like, wait, did that thing just try to surprise us? Came out of the damn wall?
It's like, bring the heat.
I will.
All right.
Cool.
Let's just do it.
Natsumi, you run out and they focus their eyes on you.
Okay, she hits with burning
Oh.
hands.
Damn, damn, she hits with burning hands.
Okay.
I think Burning Hands is a dex save.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, is it? Okay. Well, let me roll for him. Wow, they suck.
Yay!
Okay, so that hits in full.
Okay. Now, is the thing always active, or did it go out?
It's just a horror of fire, basically.
Okay, so it's done, right?
Yep.
Cool. So then, again,
Natsumi,
when
you look at that and you scorched him pretty badly there.
Okay, so then with your permission, again, I'd like to do an athletics check to kind of do my original plan, which is kind of run up, leap off the wall, and stab it.
By all means,
Sweet.
give it a shot.
18.
You do so. Give me your
Let's
attack
go.
roll.
Boop, boop, and then... Yappa!
Nice.
You cleave that white in two. The remaining one pulls out its sword and faces you.
And then while that thing is done cleaving, I'd like to actually spin and slice the thing head off, and wow.
It's like
There goes
hear-
the cool factor.
I
Yeah,
hear the
there
voice I hear the voice of Chris Farley screaming, "Kill Whitey."
Ha!
Fine! There you go. Parry that!
It parries it, and it gives you a wicked undead grin, which is quickly erased as you jam a into its stupid face.
Like, but I did though.
Okay, that was a little less scary.
You can all see ahead. Towards the stairs, you can see a bit at the top, but not too far. But
What's in that door?
The door is ajar.
Door.
You also hear footsteps coming from the stairs towards you guys.
And then, since it's still turned 0, I pull back. Whoop.
Okay, rather than investigate the door, I'm gonna go.
Why is there fucking screaming?
It's laughter.
You hear that laugh as
Oh,
you
yeah,
guys
laugh.
all do this.
Like,
You're pretty sure Kywin is amused.
Bye. Just leaving.
She's been
I
amused
hide
this
in the
whole time.
shadows.
Alright, Natsumi is Shadow Cat from X-Men, apparently.
She went into the shadow realm.
Natsumi's like, fuck this, I'm going in the wall.
Bye.
Okay, Jafar is also doing it.
I
Dude,
said
Okay.
I was gonna hide in the shadows. Nobody said
Right.
no.
So, you're hiding in the shadow. You're hiding in that shadow?
Yeah.
Alright. Give me a stealth check.
21.
Natsumi, you've seen this before in Karatura. You believe it is ninjutsu.
oh god.
Dati bayo it.
You see Jafar. You see Jafar go into the shadows. Ayo.
Sasuke.
I'm mildly impressed.
Then comes
It's
that
upside
one.
down again.
Then comes that one English weeb who says, "Believe it."
Believe it.
Believe it.
That's how
You
I
Jess.
see
feel about
fists
that.
come down the stairs.
Nani, the fuck is that?
Oh god damn it.
It's looking around with this empty gaze.
And there's these dead fucking whites we just left there.
It looks down at Whites as it leans down and begins poking at them.
Can I roll an Arcana check to see what the fuck that thing is?
Anybody who wants to may.
Okay.
Jafar, you already know what it is.
Guys,
I
Oh my
don't know
God.
shit about Dick apparently.
Advantage.
Okay.
Amala, what about you?
Yeah, I'm going right.
Alright. Okay, so Castle, Isaiah, Anatsumi, and Amala, you look at it, you're like, haha, look at that high-waisted zombie. It's got feminine hips. That's about...
It looks like a teddy bear.
No,
I know
Isaiah-
better though.
no, really, you guys
Isaiah?
look at it. You guys look at it, and you're just like, that's creepy. Corvin, you know that to be a Bodak.
Bodak Horseman?
Bodak horseman. Jafar, you also know
I-
it's a Bodak from the time that it looked into your eyes and nearly killed you.
What do they
No.
like with that check? Do I know what they can do?
Basically, with that check, you know stories of what they can do.
All right.
Experience. I know what they
You-
can do.
Yeah.
You know stories that Bodaks are what is left of a humanoid that's been destroyed by the touch of pure evil. They're devoid of a personality or soul, are cruel and relentless hunters, either at their own volition or the behest of a greater power, and looking into their eyes is said to kill you.
Oh,
You know that many employ that many of the more evil deities employ them, including the goddess of bad luck, Bishaba, and apparently now Orcus.
Shove a shit in my fucking eye.
Yeah.
So do you relay that information, Corbin?
Yeah, I say it can kill you with the stare.
Jafar, you got anything to say about
Nope.
He's in the corner, like, don't
Nope.
fucking
Nope.
talk to
Nope.
me.
Nope.
I don't want to see me. Fucking, I don't want this thing to see me. Fuck you.
that? Get back here.
Damn it.
You try to leave it. You try to leave, and you see, and Professor Oak gives you a message saying you can't leave.
You can't
Are
do
there
that
any
here.
particular things that this thing might be resistant to, or anything of the sort? That
Well, it doesn't have.
any stories I would know?
While you haven't heard of it having any resistance, you do know that fighting them is a bit difficult simply because it's just dangerous to make eye contact with them.
My friends, may I know your strategy?
Hamster ball?
I have a bit of experience with these.
Oh?
I would like you all to prep on my signal.
Prep what?
An attack and then look away. And you may peek back around the corner should you, care to. Does that sound fair to you all?
Mm-hmm.
If I were to go in there with a hamster ball, or if I were to hamster ball it, would it be able to, would its stare be able to affect anything outside of the barrier?
Its stare would be able to affect it.
Damn it.
I'm gonna throw this on the table. I can cast darkness.
Oh.
Which it cannot see through.
This is true.
Well, I would have a bit of difficulty seeing through it as well.
Yeah, a lot of us would, actually.
But
Even creatures with dark vision tend to...
we could just run to the door, though.
I don't
See
even
where
know
that
what's
goes.
in the door.
Unless we're trying to kill it.
Well, one way you could do it, if you run to the door, is like you could go to the opposite wall and then just when darkness goes up, run along it.
If you guys would like to see what's beyond the door real quick, I can check. Without us having to engage it.
Oh
just
yeah,
yet.
you are stealthing it right
Okay,
now.
I say, you still have one of the V. Use it if you have to. If not for it, then for yourself so you can just roll away.
Fair enough.
You checking the door?
I will... First, I'm going to take out my mauve-colored potion from 1,000 years ago that nobody remembers.
Oh yeah, that thing.
And I'm going to drink it.
You drink it.
And it was a potion of dark vision, I remember we identified.
Yes.
So that I would be able to see. Would I be able to get through the door without it noticing, or shall I create a distraction? Does it seem...
It will see you if you try to go in the door. Unless you stealth check.
Well, of course I'm going to try and stealth check.
Yeah, well, depending on your stealth roll, but if you just walk up, it's just gonna be like, it'll just be like no solicitors.
Alright, well, let's see how we do this, and otherwise I can do, my fancy finesse.
Ooh.
Later.
He shadow rolled himself.
You are so stealthy that Konoha fell in 3 days.
Wow.
May I go through the door?
You may peek through the door.
No thanks.
May I retreat back?
You may.
I whisper, what do you see?
So for those of you who know it, I make the Sesame Street moon face.
You basically saw a bunch of black, smoky ghosts.
Just,
Oh.
Nope.
Just making this noise.
I just cross my arms, just like the little X. Nope. I would like to point towards the door. What is the Bodok doing?
The Bodak is still poking the white. It's actually rummaging through its pockets.
If you fellows would like, we could fight it, but it will very quickly get reinforcements through the door.
Can we close the door out?
We could try holding the door, but I don't know if...
Jafar, I would also like you to point out that you saw black, smoky, intangible ghosts.
So they can go through the door.
More than likely.
Can we just go up the middle stairs?
Can we check the other door? I would like to check the other door.
Let's go to the other door.
Are you kidding? Okay.
This shit out!
What are you checking underneath it again?
I will give it another shot.
You may.
The door is sealed,
Can
right?
we hear anything?
Natsumi, you can hear. It sounds almost like festive rabble-rousing, but a lot more sluggish and just like.
Is the door sealed
Can
shut?
I guesstimate whether it's more than a handful?
Yeah. Give me a perception check, Jafar. You see in the reflection, you can see tables and forms sitting at them.
Oh, it's a mini tavern.
Natsumi, you can pick out at least 6 things in that room.
Okay. So there's 6 things in there.
Is the door sealed shut?
It's sealed shut.
So if they decided to come through, can they come through?
If you basically, when I say it's sealed shut, it's closed right now. If
Okay.
you open it, they can come through.
If we open it.
If they hear, the thing is, if they are made aware of noise outside, they might be able to come through. But you're not entirely sure what's in there or how far their hearing is.
So do we want to fight spooky ghosts and a death gaze? Or do we want to fight whatever's behind this door?
You know, I wanted to kind of slide Ia underneath the door to see what's in there. You
I
know?
don't think that'd be a very bad idea, because
No, that's what I was asking. They wouldn't know it came from underneath the
do
door.
that, Solaria goes, no, don't, stop.
They wouldn't know it came from us.
Solaria goes, just don't.
Dang it, it was my
Why
glow
did the
stick.
door shine really fucking bright for a moment?
Are there any of you still at the other corner?
I am, just to make sure that the Bodak doesn't.
You saw the Bodak take from the White's pocket a wallet, pocket some gold, and then go in this room.
No personality, my ass.
And no personality. That doesn't mean no greed.
I go ahead and I say, I whisper to the group, the Bodak went in that room with the ghosts.
Oh,
Is it screaming?
That's creepy.
No, I think it's just hanging out. This
Anyone,
could be our
like,
chance.
Run up, slam the door, and run up the stairs.
I mean, we could.
If
I'd
you
rather
like-
we try to sneak.
Would you like me
Can
to
Natsumi
investigate?
turn into a fox and like quietly try and step through?
Step through the door, or
No,
She just
step-
turns into a fox to
past.
step lightly.
you can, and give me a stealth check with advantage.
How do I make it with advantage?
What does the fox say? Fucking nothing. You're quiet. Advantage just means we take the higher dice roll. So you make it.
I
through.
whisper to Jafar, do you think you'd be able to stealthily close that door?
I have a high suspicion that I could.
Good.
Before I even attempt that, may I make an investigation to see if the door seems squeaky or not?
You may. That would be investigation.
Can I close this door without being...
You think you can close it without it being squeaky, though. You're not sure how long. You're not sure if you closing it will draw attention, but you know it won't make any noise.
I'm going to... how open is it? Is it still just cracked?
It's just a crack. The Bodak is polite and kind of close it behind it.
Okay. I'm going to stay watch right now while Natsumi's over there before I actually try to, like, fully close it. I want to know if we actually want to go up that way.
Welcome back, Amma.
Try and risk.
Natsumi, you're
Okay.
over here. You see down here, and you see that there is a path leading this way.
Do
On
I
the
hear
wall,
anything?
you see scrawls on the walls from where you are, and from the other side, you can kind of hear. Give me a moment here.
No.
Sound of insects.
No.
What do the scrolls say?
It would be at this wall over here. You'd on the far end. You'd have to move up to it. Just
Well, I think we just need to select a branch and commit to it.
Yeah.
So do
I
we
agree
go...
with that.
Can
Is
I
that-
use dancing lights to put one light over there to look at it?
You only need to transform back to human, but since you're not in the middle of combat, that's fine.
Okay.
So you do that. You put one. You see one scrawl over there,
Mm-hmm.
and the scrawl says. Newest additions to the undead family: Stonejaw mercenaries.
Do I know anything about the stone jaws?
That would be a history check.
Do any of us know anything about the stone jaws?
History checks around.
For that.
I'm good. Not gonna roll one. Somebody rolled something abnormally high.
Look at me, I'm smart.
Corbin, Natsumi, that sounds like Lockjaw to you, and you're like, well, why would you name your mercenary band after a medical ailment? Jafar, you know them to be a fairly well-renowned band of dwarven mercenaries. They were known for going on all sorts of adventures deemed too dangerous by others. One day they decided that they were going to set out past the Sea of Fallen Stars and see what they could find, and never returned.
They found something, alright.
So,
The cold embrace of death.
they used to be a thriving band of mercenaries, mostly dwarves. Halfway renowned, would travel to Sea of Fallen Stars, not much like myself, and one day they disappeared. To here.
At which point you all hear Kai would say, they died.
You're a nice one, aren't you?
Oh, I don't like that.
Yeah, I'm not a fan.
It's like, so we could either go down this middle hallway with whatever the fuck is chanting, the door, which has a bunch of undead signatures in it, or we go down this way, which has insects.
Do we want to fight Beelzebub? A drunken undead party? Or... friggin' Orcus Jr., whatever monster thingy is up there.
Yes.
You know what, when you say it like that, drunken undead party seems like, at the very least, we'd have a better chance.
Yeah,
I
because, I mean,
agree.
let's be honest, we got one hand already, the other hand's probably waiting at the second stair, just with a giant middle finger, like, stop.
As long as it is Amara.
Hey. I say that we've already uncovered, like, a lot of the path to the right the most. The one that we're kind of at right now, so we may as well just go that way.
With all the bugs?
Why the fuck not?
Do you all go down that way?
I mean, unless anyone else has any better ideas.
It is a decision.
I don't
Corbin
hear
will be
anyone else
indifferent
making
to it.
decisions.
Is there, can we ensure that we all get past this, doorway?
It seems relatively inert. You think you can pass by okay.
Okay.
So just step lightly, step quietly. I'm gonna go ahead and help people with their stealth checks so they get advantage.
Oh, bless, thank you.
I am
You
going
know
to
my
be
history with those.
standing at the ready of the door, just in case, trying to be...
As you guys are moving, you see the tower walls start to glow with this
Mic
eerie
off.
purple light.
No.
It kind of would be nice ambience if it weren't full of fucking undead. And as you're kind of taking in just, you know, this ambience and the light, you guys hear the all too familiar
What?
as the tower shakes.
Ew. I don't like that.
Nothing
just
seems to
shot
react
somebody.
to it, so it seems like that's just what happens when lasers fire.
She's shooting another poor soul. A moment of silence for the lives lost.
Alright, so do you guys make
Mic
it?
on.
Do you guys go down this way?
Sure.
Alright, so everybody move yourselves down that path to here.
Oh.
Sorry guys, I have no clip activated.
As that ghost comes through the wall, and it goes
Really?
back.
Ani?
Hey, you stop that.
Hey, quit screwing around in there.
Now you fucked up!
So, you guys make it to here, and so you can see that the source of the insects was a rotting
Charging
body.
battery.
Oh, lovely.
And where was
That's
that?
neat.
Does it have anything on it?
Right in the corner, it seems to be wearing vestments of a holy man.
Oh,
May I
that's
do
lovely.
a religion check?
You may.
Is there anything else, first and foremost, like beyond the body?
You
Like
see a pit,
equipment.
and then across it, there's a bodak standing. Its back is to you guys, facing the corner. You can hear muttering coming from it.
Oh my god. There's a lot of these things here.
Okay, I guess we will check the body.
All right.
Isaiah will do. his
Isaiah, these symbols look foreign to you.
Define foreign, like I don't know them.
You don't know them, yeah.
Nope. Does Solaria know anything about him?
Let me roll her check. She looks at him, she goes, about the most I got out of them is they're Eastern.
Nope. Not from this side of the world.
Nope,
Like
other side.
Karaturan Eastern?
Karaturan Eastern. She goes,
We all look at the fox.
Yeah.
Your religion check, Natty?
Natsumi, if you would so like, you can take a religion check with advantage.
But I don't really have a religion. But do I recognize his
You don't-
clothing as one from my area?
Yeah, you don't necessarily need a religion. A religion check is just your knowledge of a religious thing or the like. You recognize this as let me get the name for a hot second here.
Ah, the religion of Hot Second. I
Shut
understand
your
that one.
You shut your goddamn trash mouth.
Hot second.
What the second?
Nani?
No.
Hot a second.
You recognize this to be the kanji, parakanji often that it forms out like graceful death, often used in the religion of the deity Sakenomi, the deity of death in Kozakura.
Oh.
Known
Sounds
for,
about right.
Well, yeah, when you have someone to typically die.
there isn't much you know about his traditions or his like teachings and the like. You do know is that history teaches he supplanted a much crueler death goddess and stole her portfolio from her.
So not too bad a dude.
What was the name of that death goddess?
Not to me, you would
Bitch?
know it. Her name, yeah, bitch, super bitch queen. No, her name was Yomi.
Super Pizza Queen.
Not to me, you know that the goddess he supplanted, her name was Yomi.
Bitch.
Yomi bitch. Yo, me bitch. But yeah.
Yo, me bitch.
I don't know you nothing.
So that being said, there is this pit, and there's a bodak in the corner muttering to itself.
Can we say?
Can you what?
Can we hear exactly what it's saying or no?
You can make out what it's saying, but none of them are words that you know. You're not sure if it's another language or if it's some sort of nonsense.
How deep is this little hole that we have right here?
You do not see a bottom.
You know what? I have an idea.
Mm-hmm.
What if we take a sack and we put it over the bodak's head and then we push it in the hole?
I was thinking about that.
Can I just grab it and chuck it?
A sack first to make sure it doesn't stare at you.
Can I try it this way? I got rope. Can I rope it and pull it into the abyss?
The main thing.
I was going to ask.
Oh, sorry.
Because I have a grappling hook. I can make sure that I get a hold of it.
Okay, whoever wants to try and fucking wrestle up a Bodak is more than welcome to.
Motherfucker, you know I am up for this.
Alright, go for it.
So I will use it with my grappling hook and try and hook this motherfucker.
Can I help? So you have advantage on this check?
If you explain to me how you can help him wrestle up a Bodak, then yes.
I point at the, like, he has his back turned, right?
Yeah.
It's like, okay, so you go ahead and you angle it to the upper right and have it kind of bounce off and hook around. And then when that happens, I'll help you pull it. And we look away, and we just pull until it reaches the pit and drop it in.
We pull until we hit a snag. Got it.
It's like, but yeah, like right up there. And I point to the upper right wall above it to go ahead and like ricochet to get the most optimal angle.
Here, I'm just
Alright.
gonna stick the bastard.
Well, that is
Well,
sound
it is
advice.
a grappling hook. The thing is, it's not like a Batman grappling hook. You still have to throw it. But it's like... I'm just pointing at an angle to where you could more than likely hook it
Yeah. No, I completely understand.
a bit more easily. Who knows, maybe if it's a nice, strong, hardy throw, it can wrap around and hook itself onto the rope again. For better leverage. Level 6. Level
So,
6.
that's sound
Level
advice.
6.
Jafar, you can make a unskilled dex check with advantage if you wish to do this.
Wait, why unskilled dex check?
Find skilled.
Because this is not how the grappling hook was intended to be used.
It was intended. You can tell. You can say that all you want, but the Cowboys made it work.
But that's a lasso.
You hear Solaria go, ropes can be used in other ways.
That's hot.
Nope.
Sune said that.
Solaria, I would say Solaria.
No, Solaria is just going, you know, whether or not this succeeds or fails, it's going to be a spectacle.
Okay, so
For the record, me saying that's hot was in character.
so
you
want
don't
me to
get
do
context.
A dex.
A skilled dex check with advantage. Because, God help us, it's that time of the night.
Okay.
Yeah!
You wrestle up a Bodak.
I can't.
Oh,
my
god!
I bet you this Bodak's like, wait, what?
As you start pulling on it and turn away, you hear, wait, what? This is so uncool.
Oh wait, I also had Cat's Grace. I had advantage on regardless.
Both of you give me both of you give me an athletics check.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Well,
You pull
I'm
the
gonna-
Bodak so hard, it just flies through the air, it hits the ground, and then falls into the pit.
Is this fucking real life right now?
At which point, you just hear Solaria just go, huh.
Yeah,
So
that's.
Does the rope go all the way down, or does he just keep dropping, or?
It keeps falling, and you're gonna get the feeling that just when you feel like the rope might slip out of your hands, you hear a thud.
How much rope am I holding? Like how much?
You
rope
were
left?
about to lose it.
Huh. That's.
I'll say, well, I'll get you a new, grappling hook when we get back.
Then you all hear snarling from the pit, along with the sounds of something voraciously eating, followed by...
No, get that shit out of here.
I high-five Jaffe.
Yeah.
I clap.
I have a feeling I am encouraging bad ideas.
I mean, I
making great ideas.
I want less of the motherfucker to begin with.
It's like, I have a feeling I'm the guy who rather than... It's like, this seems legit, let's do it. I feel like I'm that guy. What's the worst that can happen?
You hear the singing again.
Okay.
There's not much going on with it. But, yeah. Bodak Horseman is now breakfast food for whatever was in the pit.
Cool.
You guys are free to try and get over it.
I am going to investigate to make sure there's nothing that would unceremoniously dick us as we try to jump across.
Just having Omen look around?
No, me.
If I'm going
I mean,
to get
Omen can look around too to
dicked,
give
that's
me
not how I
help,
want
but
it.
that's what I want to take a look at to make sure there's like not a trap or anything that like the instant we jump across, like there's going to be like a stone wall that just palms us. Says nope.
Yeah, so you look across. It looks fairly innocuous.
Okay. I will tentatively jump across.
Alright. With that athletics check.
But why though?
You jump across, and you kind of stumble. I'll say, but you have advantage on this because you're a birdman, so...
Okay. It's like, I will transform if I have to not. Alright, I look over here, and I just see a dead end.
You see a doorway, and then over here, a hallway.
Do I see anything else down that hallway? Oh god, another one of these. Is it moving towards me?
No, it has its back turned to you. It's actually further in. It's just kind of, you can see its back.
I take a look to Jaffe, and I give him a deadpan look. Like, there's another one. Like, that's the clearest message you get from me, like, without me saying it, like...
I can't make the face that you make when you flip the table.
Yeah.
Castle, you hear Solaria go, I mean, there's a door on the other side. Why don't you just go through that?
Yeah.
There's that. I'm gonna go ahead and help people across if they need.
Same. I'm gonna stay on this side until we get everybody across.
Yeah.
You hear Isaiah, you hear Cena say, Isaiah, if you get scared, hold Corbin's hand.
Omen will go ahead and sniff around at this door, though.
And then move his hand
For a perception
towards your
check.
genitals.
Sune, why?
Because I want him to do you so hard you fall asleep.
That doesn't make sense, but also that makes two of us, but not right now.
It makes perfect sense. He will fuck you so hard that you end up on the other side of the world.
I don't even know what that means.
Look, the point I'm getting at here is do Corvin.
Working on it!
It's great for morale.
I never said it wasn't!
I'm gonna have Omen, like, look at this
sniffing this door?
and, like, sniff and see if he could peek underneath.
He can peek underneath, and he can see about this much. There's a fallen pillar.
Okay.
The door itself is a wooden double door. It looks locked.
Looks locked?
Mm-hmm.
Does it look trapped?
Doesn't look trapped, just locked.
Okay. When you all make it across, I motion to Jaffe. It's like, you got good lock-picking skills, right?
I have a certain skill.
You know, you could just be frank with me.
Yes, I can open the door.
Cool. It's locked.
Okay, so first,
Omen would like to help by cuddling his leg.
Amala, you feel betrayed.
Aww. Yeah, after I casted mage armor too. This is bullshit.
So, the current thing, how are we gonna get everybody across? Are we just gonna, like, let them do
Athletics checks, they get help from us. So they get it with advantage. And both of us are on either side, and you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and, because I haven't done this yet today, I'm gonna transform into a were-raven, Just in case I need to swoop down and dive down and catch someone in case they mess up.
Yeah, sure.
Did I make it?
Yeah.
You made it. Castle, you make it.
Athletics.
Athletics.
Fuck. That was not what I meant to click!
You mentally levitate yourself across.
Well,
You
it's
know
the same
that it's a
fucking
hole.
roll anyways!
And Natsumi, how about you?
I mean, if she's still in her fox form, we can just
Athletics.
toss her.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you know, you can transform to fox form and you can just kind of you get tossed over.
Whoop.
You like fox through the air and it's beautiful.
Whoop.
Yep. Alright, there's a door over there.
And last but not least.
Later.
Yay.
You jump over it and you do a pose in the air.
Who?
Hmm.
Okay. Now, what does this lock smell like? Ah, yes. I
It smells
understand.
like,
Good, go. Lock the
it
gate.
smells like home. Therefore, you unlock it immediately.
Ha.
Home with dead people?
Home is my boat.
Jafar was dead the entire time. We figured out the plot.
Why do you think I just go through the wood or go through the walls?
Right.
I'm
Well,
actually a traitor.
right. Well, you just skipped half the dungeon, but
Did we really?
Haha.
yeah. I know it's okay. So how do you open the door?
So I unlock the door. Can I ease it open to peek through it?
You may.
What's through it?
You see this large, demonic-looking creature with fetus jutting out of its chest.
You fucking asshole.
It looks severely emaciated and weak.
I know what this is. Corbin doesn't know, though. Shit.
I don't think
It looks incredibly emaciated, though. Whatever it is, just looking at it, you can tell that it's not in good condition.
Jafar gives a bunch of hand signals, including holding a little baby.
Jafar's giving gang signs to you all.
My cat's just gonna, now that it's open, when it peeks its head through, and I see through its eyes, and I'm like, oh, what the f*** can I make an Arcana check?
Castle just jumps in the hole. You can make an Arcana check.
Fuck this, I'm out!
You don't know.
Okay, so it's a 15. I just mouthed the words, what the fuck?
Castle. You look through and you see that, and you just go, "Oh no!"
Oh no!
Yeah, we're all
Because-
doing that.
While you're not exactly a scholar on Orcus, even you have heard of this one during your brief
story time
your
at the
brief
orphanage.
lessons and stuff at the orphanage. You've heard that
Scary shit.
basically, you've been told that among Orcus's many servants, there is one that is particularly terrifying, known as the Devourer. They are very large undead fiends who created new undead by eating humanoid creatures that were on the brink of death and trapping them in their ribcage. While in there, the Devourer tortures the souls with telepathic noise until death, at which point they spit the victim back out as an undead.
So that's literally the worst fucking thing I've ever heard.
They are among the most horrifying of Orcus' servants. This one, however, looks incredibly weakened.
Revolt humor.
Weakened or not, just fucking nope.
It's not even standing there. It's kind of kneeling down and leaning against the wall.
It's like hamster ball.
Can I shove A up its butt?
Can we hamster ball that?
You can try. It's guarding a staircase.
It's guarding us there, so we have no choice.
Well, we may as well try.
How
Cool.
far is this thing? 27 feet.
Do we want to go in, close
Okay.
the door behind us, make sure that we don't, it's just us and him, and give him a good old whack? Do you think we can
There's someone already in his chest, right?
You see like a fetal-looking thing in his chest, and it's not moving. It looks dead.
Yeah, whatever it is. Rip.
In fact, Castle, based on what you're looking at, the fact that it's just kind of hanging there, and with how weak it looks, you're kind of thinking maybe it can't make undead.
It can't make undead?
Haha, it's infertile.
Can it still hurt us?
Well, it's a big undead monstrosity.
So yes.
But basically, just looking at it, you can tell that this thing is probably not going to live up to the reputation it had, but it might still be. It's not like you're going to walk up and just like walk by doing middle finger machine guns to it.
Unless we hamster ball it first, push it out of the way, and then do it as we walk past it.
Very much a possibility.
We can hamster ball it and then put it down the pit.
The pit.
Will it fit through that door?
It can, but you'll have to roll it around the pillar.
We can lift it up.
5 feet.
Will it fit through the pit?
It'll fit.
Oh yeah, it'll fit. Actually, yeah, there's the whole room for you.
And
I mean-
pick it up and move it over the pillar and drop him in.
Yeah.
So he'll fit through that?
We can push him through.
Yep.
Well, he may not fit while it's hamster ball mode, but whenever it comes out, then we'll just all stand there and just like try and stamp him down.
Or just force it down.
It's like,
Shove it.
alright. I'll take aim with the crossbow, and I say, are we sure we want to do this?
No,
Just... No.
I'm not sure.
But he's guarding stairs, so we have no choice.
I want to fight
Okay.
him, but I don't know if I want to fight him.
Yay or nay, guys?
Yeah.
Hamster ball his ass. Hamster ball him.
Do I get advantage on this attack? Has he noticed me? Has he
hasn't
noticed
noticed
any
you
of us?
because he's very weakened right now, so you have advantage.
16.
Does a 16 hit?
Thank goodness he's kneeling and not prone. Whew.
Does a 16 hit our Hungry Devourer? That is the question of the yes.
Cool.
Because it has 16. You're right on the dot.
Ooh.
Yay! So it takes 15 points of damage, and now it needs to give me a dex saving throw.
With
As
disadvantage.
yay! As I deal.
Good thing, too, because it had a 20. So, it lets out the surprise, like, screech as this hamster ball goes around it.
And it takes
Cool.
7 force damage on top.
Yep.
Okay.
It doesn't look that hurt, but it's kind of looking around wildly.
And then I say, okay. Let's do this. Go.
Okay,
You
We have
all
a
run
minute.
in, and it sees you, and it's glaring at you guys hatefully, but, like, it can't really move all that well.
I
I'm
pick
gonna
it
grab
up
it,
like
I'm
a
gonna
big
chuck it
fucking...
towards, oh, sorry.
Oh, yeah. Volleyball this shit.
Yeah, that's
Let's
what
do
I'd say.
it.
I'm gonna grab it, and I'm gonna chuck it towards,
Everybody give me a wisdom saving throw as you do.
Oh, no, there's something else in this room, isn't there?
No.
Nope.
No?
I'm gonna use a feat so that, my last feat, so that it's with advantage.
Okay. Isaiah, Natsumi, you two are outside the room, so you guys don't have to.
Nice.
Okay. Amala, you were going to pick it up, and then when you hear this wail it gives you guys, this just horrible screech, and like, fuck, no, I'm not part of that. The rest of you guys, you're enduring it as it just lets out this horrible wail.
Watashi wa fuck you! I volleyball it to Jafar.
I'm the midway point. I want to go ahead and also, like, hit it towards Jafar.
The wail kind of sounds just, it kind of sounds a little bit like...
God damn you! And we just drop it down this hole as it just fades.
You drop it down the hole, and as you drop it down the hole, you just hear...
That's literally Isaiah. Anytime Sune makes a joke. That's also me.
I forgot I had that queued up. Yeah, okay, so it is dropped down the hole, and, yeah. It's gone. Do you all ascend the stairs?
Yeah, I'm
We're-
just
we don't
thinking
see
about
it.
that thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that,
It's
and that's gonna
so
be my last
good!
act for the day because
Yeah.
I gotta go to work.
Yeah, we're about
Aw.
to finish up, so I'm gonna do two things here. First, I'm gonna reveal the entire map to you guys.
Okay.
Oh, what the fuck is that?
Oh,
So
man.
that-
Why?
They're
that
they're
throne
stone
room?
boys.
Yeah, there you see two different rooms with the stone jaws. The throne room had the key in it, and there is a thing that's in the GM layer as well.
So the throne room had the key in case we could not.
Pick the lock.
Nice.
So, but since we're gonna be wrapping up, here's how tonight will end. You all start to head upstairs.
It's a white party.
Ha. Yeah, there is a white party there. So you're all heading upstairs. It's a spiral staircase.
I wonder if we could have used makeup and make ourselves look undead to be like, oh, hi, we're just undead interns.
Like Shaun of the Dead it. And as you're climbing, Natsumi, Jafar, and Isaiah, you all feel something very familiar. A very familiar, dreadful feeling.
Oh,
Castle, you hear Solaria go, get ready. This is bad.
Is this
What?
what I think it is?
As you all step out into the room and see this Atrapel
Yep.
floating before you.
Oh. And I say, oh, God.
Oh,
Hello.
And
I'm
that is
getting
where we'll
really
end.
sick of seeing those things.
As I take a look, I say, any tips?
Don't shit your pants.
Noted.
That's
just-
about all.
So yeah, just floating there is this Atrapel looking at you guys now.
It off.
Alright, so yeah, great job
it-
today, guys.
Blathering obscenities at us?
It is blathering obscenities at you.
Like Goo Goo Gaga, you motherfuckers.
It's like Goo Goo Gaga, fart.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Pussy.
so,
It's like,